got mad ways, I have mad days. I get mad brain, I got mad K's. I will not change, fuck what you say. Keep your distance from far away. Rifle shot, blow your arm away. Big old bazooka, rusty AK. I told these pussies don't get in the way. It's not like before, everything done changed. I'll get you hit for a little chump change. Run up on the arts, broad day, close range.
Podcast.
On the rampant Narcos Coffee Podcast, the Tuggawar Podcast. I always say podcast, episode 13 today. Very, very special guest in the building. Big up my good friend, Foundation DJ. They call him Magic, Uncle Magic, DJ MAGICJAY. Come on, my brother, man. Uncle Magic in the building, you know.
Yes, man.
It's a pleasure being here. You're welcome, Magic. You're welcome.
Pleasure being here, man.
How you been?
I'm just grinding, man. It's like radio, touring, managing, hosting. You know, just trying to...
I know you're always busy. Before we get any further, MAGICJAY, I want to just announce to the people that we done on Narcos Coffee.
Yes.
Every week, you know how we do it. We got the coffee.
Yes.
We got the cake. And we got the biscuits. And we're officially sponsored by Mama War. Today, we got carrot cake with lemon icing. And we got some coconut biscuits with freshly organic grated coconut.
I must say, Mama War, yeah, those biscuits, or as Americans call it, cookies, they're banging. I've been cussing your son for months. I needed some of your food.
You see, like we're not gonna waste no time with this. Like, you get a tissue there for MAGICJAY. Give me one piece of tissue.
Shout out to my brother Scott the Rock Jr. on the Instagram Live, Bronx, New York, legendary Scott the Rock, DJ, Keras One, family. Let's see you, brother. Love,
my brother. Yeah. This is for you before we go any further. I know you've been waiting months for this. So this is you straight away.
Mama War, Mama War. Love you lots.
You're welcome, and I've already poured this cup of coffee right now. So, MAGICJAY in the building today.
Wow. Wow.
Talk to me.
Papa will beware, man. I'm taking your wife. This cake is banging. This cake is banging. This cake is banging. No. Bang.
Like it, yeah?
Good. Come on.
Good.
Yeah, man.
Let's up MAGICJAY in the building. Introduce yourself to the people then first and foremost.
Well, my name's called MAGICJAY, DJ MAGICJAY from North London, Tottenham, N15. What can I say about myself? I've been in this game. I grew up in the game.
Yeah.
I grew up in the game, like, you know, from the 80s, from when I was 5 years old, had passion for music, going to my uncle and aunt's house, seeing my uncle playing all his roots and dub music, him taking me and his son, my cousin, you lot know him as well, M-Stair, also recordings in the studios. You get me, taking us to all those big dances, you know, all those clubs what you lot probably know as a new name now. I've been to when I was like 10 years old. So shout out to my uncle Asher, rest in peace. I buried him in November. Had a sound system called Destiny Sound. He educated me, nurtured me to game. But music wise, it was my cousin M-Stair and his elder brother what got me into listening to hip hop music, because I was that little youth, you know, when they used to come to my mum's house, Selassie and blessed to the king type of thing. You know what I mean? You know, I was like little Rasta youth, you know, with no dreads. That's about it, Rasta.
Born in a Rasta family.
Born in a Rasta family. You get me? So for me now, when my cousin got me into hip hop, the first hip hop albums I was listening to was Tim Dog. So like, that's legendary. If you don't know about Tim Dog, then you don't know about New York hip hop, man. Like, you know, from there, just listen to everything else from the Ice Cubes to all the NWA.
So original like a hip hop.
Yeah, I'm a hip hop man.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm a hip hop man. You know, grew up on listening to reggae and dancehall.
Yeah.
And yeah, from there, I've actually fell into music, fell into DJing. It was by mistake. It was literally by mistake, because my cousin M-Stay used to do a show on SLR radio with our good mate, and his mate was sick. And one day he said to me, look, why don't you come and host? And I said, I've never done this before. He said, bruv, It's just like when you all answer the phone and you chat to men, innit? Just do that. So I done it, got the buzz.
How old was you when you did that?
This was about 96, 97, so I was about 14, turning 15. I was doing that, and for me doing that now,
because it was hip hop. Your set originally was like a hip hop.
Yeah, I was originally doing hip hop. I was originally always a hip hop man. Yeah. Hip hop and R&B, that was me. You know what I mean? So, but I actually literally made my name in about 99, 2000. You know, because I grew up with Screwface. If anyone don't know who Screwface is, got one of the biggest sound systems in London called Musical Touch Sound System. You know, I mean, I can't forget about him because he's foundation as well. He's my next door neighbour. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Screwface.
So
we got Screwface.
Yeah, trust me. Like, so I jumped on his sound system with him as a mic man. You know what I mean, hyping the crowd while he playing dancehall music, and then we got on to legendary Heat FM 96.6.
Yes.
And then I changed my name because my name was originally Magical J.
Yeah. Oh, Magical J.
It was Magical J, but I took out the A and the L out of the name, and I continued it as Magic J because it made more sense. Like, you know what I mean? I continued the DJ Magic J, and then I took out the DJ in my name because I think there's so much people coming out saying, yeah, they're a DJ now. You get what I'm saying? So it's a thing that like, you know, I'm more than a DJ. I'm an entertainer. I'm a presenter. I'm a host. You get what I'm saying? I manage artists. I put in live music events. I tour. So it's Magic J.
For people that don't know Magic J, I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's one of the most hardest working DJs for many, many years now. Been working on a lot of foundation pirate stations.
Yeah.
You know,
Heat FM, Mystic FM, Deja Vu, Havoc FM, Raw Flex, Mission.
What always loved about you,
Extreme. Not for the stations between North and East London. I've been on them. Yeah. Not for the stations, and I've got that respect in the game, innit? Because you know,
even up to today, you're still.
Yeah, I'm still on radio. Yeah. I'm on colourfulradio.com every Tuesday nights, and you know, now for the last 5-6 years I've been in the Afrobeats world. I got nurtured into the game by legendary DJ Branty. Yeah. If you don't know about him, he was on,
of course,
you know, Choice FM, Capital Extra.
He's still on Capital Extra.
Yeah, he's there, but I have to say to him, get well soon, because last year August he had a stroke.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He had a stroke, so that touched me. When I came up from America, I found out that touched me. He's fighting strong. The stroke that he had,
get well soon.
Yeah, people thought that he wouldn't kick out of it, but you know what I mean. He kicked out of it, and he's gonna be back very soon. So he's like my mentor into the game. You know what I mean. Me and him always had our little ups and downs, arguments and whatnot, but that's the family, innit? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm in the Afrobeat game now.
In the Afrobeat game. So the whole thing's changed from when you was on Heat.
Yeah, from when I was on the Heat FM, like obviously when it comes to the presenting side of things, me presenting is like you know, me chatting all over the mic and not letting the music play. You know, to me listening to.
What I always loved about what you always done, you always been a community DJ.
Yes.
You've always been a very community DJ. You always showed love to the community. You try to put on your events and mix people around you. You always involve people.
Well, that's the main thing.
I've never looked at you as a selfish DJ. You got them selfish DJs. You got DJs who are just selfish. They're just all about themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and a lot of the business is like that.
Yes, but that's the thing about you. Like, you know, I'm a line of Judah. I'm a July boy, and I'm a very loving person. Innit? I'm a very loving, caring person. So I'm a person like this. Is like, you know, if I can help somebody, I will help you, innit? If I can't help you, I will still try and help you. You get what I'm saying? So even me being on radio and stuff like that, like between North and East London, you know, like even South London, I put on a lot of these rappers from back in the days. Like, you know what I mean? I remember.
But that's what it is, you've been playing UK music.
Yeah, I've been playing UK music like for a very long time. There's only a few of us who's from North London who practically was repping UK hip hop to the fullest. And
was you on Itch FM at one point?
Yeah, I was on Itch FM.
Itch FM, you know what, Itch FM, I remember once upon a time they was like the leading station for
hip hop
music.
Itch
FM.
Yeah. So there was only me, Memsy, and Edsky who was like the prime people who was promoting UK hip hop. and stuff like that. But at the same time, I was on Itch FM. I was on Itch FM and I was DJing on there, doing my thing. And, you know, as I said before, it's like, it's all about putting on artists, you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So like people like the Rich 32, to the Avelinos, to the Chipmunk, to the SAS, to everyone, like Boy Better Know, which I knew as Meridian Crew back in the days. You know what I mean? Like, I had all their music. I used to play all their music. You get what I'm saying? So like the UK hip hop for me, like, helped me and made me know. And I used to DJ for. Do you remember a rap group called Execution Squad?
Yeah, I do.
I used to be. They're in between North and Hackney.
Okay.
You know, North London. You know,
was they hip hop? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a hip hop crew. There was a hip hop crew from Hackney and also a couple of them lived in Frenzy Park. So I was their official DJ, and you know. Got clothing sponsors from King Clothing, if you remember them. Like, big up Timothy from King Clothing. So there's a lot of platforms that I was on back in the days, but now for the last 10 years, I got people like my cousin M Stead and other people saying, yo, you have to turn everything into a business. You have to make money from it. You have to put your foot down.
Absolutely.
You have to put your foot down.
Absolutely.
You get me? Even Big Troops, I hosted his mixtape back in 2013.
You did, I remember.
You get what I'm saying? So
big up Big Troops.
Big up to my brother Big Troops, man.
Slum life.
You get me? Original, like, you know, and he's even one of the main guys from H who used to hold me down from day one, had love for me from day one.
That's
Apart
right.
from yourself, you get what I'm saying? Like,
My brother, man.
you know what I mean? Like, so, but a lot of people don't even know that me and you know each other from the late part of the 90s. Like, you know what I mean? Like radio days.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Pirate radio.
When I was on Pirate Radio.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
right.
That's what a lot of people don't know, man. Like, you know, even what's his name is still continuing your name, the Way Too Lang name. What's his name again? DJ.
I like how you put that.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Yeah. But you remember the name.
That's what I'm trying to say, because like that's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't know, where everyone come from, and we all linked up somehow. And the
you know the real foundation. Man.
Yeah, and the main proper time is like when we proper linked up is in Orleans, when Orleans was upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah.
I came to Screwface and me was talking. And you had some I think it was some blue tracksuit or.
You remember the tracksuit? Shit. That's where they are. Yeah, Orleans, you know.
Yeah, Orleans, man. Orleans. You was bigger than how you was now. You get me? It seems like I sucked it out of you. You must have. You changed places. Yeah. But, like, do you know what?
Yeah.
Music entertainment is a passion of mine. It's always been a passion of mine since I was 5 years old. Yeah. You know,
this is why I wanted to bring you up here, because I've known you in the business for so many years. I know you're a great personality as well. And like, you're a DJ that you're for the community as well. You've always supported. And like, we were just listening to an artist a minute ago, and he said that's an underrated artist. Yeah. I know you got your props, but you're underrated in a certain way. A lot of people like yourself who have done a lot of groundwork. You know, this is why this platform's great. For you to talk to people and let them know exactly what you've done, because they might see you on the radio and you advertise and don't know your foundation. We've come a long way.
No, that's what I'm trying to say, because I've come a long way now. It's a thing that I am very underrated. I get it all the time that Magic J, you should be bigger than what you are. You should be on Capital.
That's how the business goes.
But I just say straight, like, do you know what? I'm still focused on what I'm doing. Of course. One day I'll get there, but like whatever haters and demons are trying to hold me back, let them hold me back, because I'm pushing away from them.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. And sometimes you have to make friends to lose friends.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying. Lose family to make new family who's not your family. You get me? But that's how the game works, isn't it?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
You know, I'm still doing my thing, and
you learn along the way.
Yeah. I learned from my. I never say mistakes, because nothing in life is a mistake. If it's a mistake, you would have done it in the first place.
Exactly. You
know what I'm saying? So
you can't regret anything you've experienced.
It's experiences in life. So I'm always going to continue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Until Father God says it's no.
Of course, absolutely. Bless up, my brother. Well, welcome to the Narcos Coffee Podcast.
Yeah, man. Let me taste this coffee.
Take the coffee. Cheers.
Yeah, man.
Cheers. We do it like the brandy. Podcast. So you see how we do it every week on the Narcos Coffee Podcast. we picked 5 topics.
Yes, sir.
Now, we picked 5 topics that you can relate to and relevant topics.
Yes.
So I'm going to get into the topics. They're not questions, they're topics. On your opinion on it, the reason about it. So like, topic number 1 is the gang wars in London. So topic number 1 today is the gang wars in London. Now, it's a very touchy thing. The police are turning up their whole security, and putting more police on the road because of all the stuff that's happened. And
well, I saw it the other day on what's it called? Indeed Jobs that they're looking for police.
You know, this is what I was saying.
A lot of people don't know. Away from music, I do security, innit? So I was looking for security jobs, innit?
Yeah. Okay.
And I saw it on there, like, you know, they're looking for police jobs.
That doesn't surprise me.
I was like, wow.
That don't surprise me because who wants to be a policeman?
Do you know what? Like, and this is
wants to be a policeman?
And this is gonna scare people. One time in my life, I was going through a little turmoil in my life, and you probably don't know this, but me and one of my cousins here called D London. My cousin Darren, you much remember from Take the Stage. I'll show you a picture of him in a minute. Okay. Yeah.
I think I remember your cousin.
Yeah. The calm one, the calm light skin one. Yeah. But basically, there was a lot of stuff going on in my life, and me and him done the army thing. Okay. I wanted to do it to see what the fuss was about army. Gathering, everyone says there's no place for a black man in a white man's army, and I done it.
You done the army?
I done the army thing, but the thing about it, I came out of it because I sprained my ankle. Okay. So they let me go.
How long did you do?
It was like a full week. A full week's training and a big weekend of training.
Oh, so how long does it take to do army?
There's different phases.
Yeah, because you only done a week then.
Yeah. I never lost. So for father could say, no sir, not for you to go.
That's for you. Not for you. You twist your ankle.
Yeah. I twisted my ankle.
Wow.
And
what was it, the Royal Navy or the Army? Because they have the Navy, the Army.
Part time.
What was you doing in the Army?
I want basically. I can't remember. I think I wanted to do engineering or some shit like that. But we have to learn how to do everything, from the grenade training to what's it called, reassembling, disassembling the armed weapon. Yeah. But do you know what fucked me up is because that time it was icy. So we couldn't do the 13-minute run. Okay. So we had to go inside the sports hall and do the beat test, and it was the beat test what fucked me up. It was like. I turned, and my ankle just
The what test, sorry?
Beat test.
Beat?
If no one knows what a beat test, like if you used to train in basketball or football, basically it's like there's like different types of lines and there's like a beat. It's like when you run to one line, you go beep and then you run back. Then you have to go further, beep, come back. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Choose those the thing. Yeah. So that's what I was doing.
So it's like running back. It's like an exercise.
Yeah. It was like a drill type of exercise.
A drill, yeah.
Yeah. Then I turned wrong.
Wow, and you twist your ankle.
Yeah, twist my ankle. And
it's easy to twist your ankle. I twist my ankle on my birthday last year, walking down the stairs, just about to perform. Remember?
Oh shit!
About to perform, walk down the stairs in Marabar. To walk down,
shit!
Yeah, I was swollen like a balloon.
Wow, see, that's what happened.
So back to the point, like you see, like the army. What was your point, like with the army?
Yeah. Basically, like I thought, let me just try and do it because there's a lot of people who says, "Oh, you shouldn't do it."
So you just wanted to see what it's about.
I just wanted to see what it was about. I had plaits. I cut it off.
Did you have to cut off that?
Yeah, you have to. Men have to have short hair. Women have to have their hair up. You know what I'm saying? So I cut off my.
I listened to the advert the other day. It said that you don't have to change your hairstyle and everything.
Oh, they're chatting shit. Man.
Yeah,
they're chatting shit. Unless the rules are changed. Yeah. But like, I cut off my hair, twisted my ankle. And then a couple months I had family problems, and then I saw me and another cousin was talking about he wanted to go into the Met, and I said, you know what? I want to do something to change our community. I want to do something proper, like not. I want to do like a. What's it called? Dr. Dre and Ed Lover, the movie. Who's the Man? If you don't remember that from back in the 90s, that's showing my age. Okay. So I want to do something like that to protect my community. But my side said to me, Magic J, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, it's not for you, fam. So I never done it. But do you know what it is? I don't want to tell no one not to do anything that they don't want to do, innit? If you want to join the Met, join the Met. It's up to you, innit? But there's no say you're gonna go through trials and tribulation just like in any fucking job, innit?
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? If you wanna go to the army, do the army.
It's funny because years ago, kids used to actually grow up wanting to be police officers.
Yeah.
And I think that must have changed immensely now.
Yeah.
I don't think many kids are actually growing up wanting to be police officers no more.
No, because what we've seen in the last from like 2000 or even 98 to now is like a lot of police brutality.
And look, I'm gonna be honest with you. My opinion is I don't think you can directly blame the police. A lot of them there, you got good cops and bad cops. They're actually doing a job, and their wages is not great either. Like as far as to my knowledge, they're not on no high wages.
No.
So it seems to be like a low wage job to do a really hard, life risking, almost job. You know, like and in the state of like we're talking about the gang wars in London right now.
Yeah, the gang
not
wars.
many people like it must be hard. So I'm not wondering why they're trying to recruit more police.
But
there probably is not even enough police to deal with the issue.
But don't get it twisted. Like there is a lot of people from our community who is us, who is black, Turkish, Greek, whatever. You know what I mean? Who is
Lucky
in
Lucky come in. Lucky come in.
If you don't know who you're talking about, he's talking to his cat.
Put him out. Let the cat. Lucky, come on. Bum buckle out door now. Sorry, people, we're getting interrupted by the cat Lucky.
Black cat. Lucky War.
Cool with my brother, man. But
yeah, no, do you know what it is? You see, with all this gang thing, it's like from even when we was coming up in the 90s, it was there, innit? Because like
it's always been there.
It's always been there, but it's like it's expanded in a different type of fucking level, innit?
Yeah.
Like I remember I'm from Tottenham, innit? When Tottenham and Hackney was beefing,
yes.
I was like one of the only people who was coming on the 149 bus to Hackney to go on Mystic FM in the early days. And man, them from my end used to say, "Yo, Magic J, why are you going to Hackney for? You know we got beef." And I used to say to them, "Bro, you got beef with Hackney."
That's right.
I don't have beef.
I never had beef with Tottenham people.
Like I'm going down.
I grew up. I was in Tottenham a lot of the time of my young generation. All around. I don't believe in that. That's a mentality.
No. Yeah.
You see this like postcode area war.
Bro, you don't own
fucking
bro.
It's like what you said. It's not new.
Yes.
And it's not just here.
No, you know.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like this has been going like in places like Jamaica. You've had places like Tivoli Gardens warring with Arnett Gardens, Rema. In like even Cyprus has been split into two because of division and war. Like it's all over the world. The same. It's called to me. It's called divide and rule.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer. That's what it's just divide and rule. And it's this mentality that's been imprinted in humans to like be territorial and you know but there's a level of intelligence to it though.
It's just like America, like
America's got the same
America
different parts of New York.
It started from the Irish gangs wanted to get together. Then the Mexicans.
That's right.
Then they came down to the black folks. You know, wanted to do their own thing. Then they expanded from then the Bloods came out and then
gangs are not new. Gangs are not new.
You get what I'm saying? So it's nothing new, but do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? It's just it's all petty because a lot of people out there are just envying of other people. In fact, it's like the other day I was walking past a couple of youths in Wood Green from dropping a friend home, a good friend of mine home, and I was walking past youths and I had some swagging different kicks on. You know, I was
swagging.
I was dressed to the whole 9 yards, and the youths was looking at me. I just looked. You know what I done? I looked at them,
Show the people in your t-shirt now, man. You think I'm normal DJ?
I walked past them and they was looking at me like they wanted to rob, man. Do you know what I done? I was like, alright, mate, how you doing? And I smiled at them and they looked at me and they looked away. You get what I'm saying? Because do you know what? Like,
they're waiting to see negativity.
Exactly. I've got no time for negativity. So that's the problem with our community. That's why even when I was coming up in the 90s, I'd done my thing. You know what I mean? You know, touch wood. I've never been in jail. I've been on curfew for 6 months. You get me? That's bad enough. But at least I know I can phone a girl and say to a girl, come around and give me some nookie. You get what I'm saying?
And a massage.
I'll buy me some food. Or make me some food. In jail, you can't get fuckery. You get what I'm saying? You're sleeping with a man.
I got one new saying.
Yeah.
It's called listen. You can't get pum pum at prison.
No, sir. Unless you turn back to boy.
Listen.
For them.
You can't get pum pum at prison.
To me, I'd rather be on tag. I'd rather be on tag than go jail. And I'll be real.
Nah, you're right. Like it's a mentality. It's an unintelligent thing. Like, this is what it is. This is what it breeds from. Because I think what people fighting over and what the people are actually killing themselves over is all 100% stupidness. If it ain't money, if it ain't silly amounts of money, it's stupidness.
It's like let me tell you,
which is stupidness. Full stop.
It's like, let me tell you a story. Yeah, like last year I was working in college in North East London. Right, I came out of Cornell College, and I went to meet a mate of mine. And we was talking about doing events and stuff. And we was in a cafe outside Burnley Grant Centre.
I know Burnley Grant Centre.
We saw bare commotion outside. We saw like, wow, how so much picnic outside, all this greenery, there's beefing and arguing. Yeah. So my guy came out the shop quick. Yeah. Then I came out following him after. Then we clocked that there was 2 Somali youths beefing. I don't know if you heard about it. This was last year, June. Yeah, 2 Somali youths beefing. One of them had a big kitchen knife. Another one had a hammer. Wow. Yeah. We tried to stop both of them, tried to talk to them and said, look, it's not worth it, go home. Yeah. You get me? Like, this beef is just bullshit. Like why are you not beefing for? Like, put your knife away, go home, because you're already on CCTV. Like, and if feds catch you, you're fucked. And we said the same thing to the boy with the hammer. 10 o'clock come, I get a WhatsApp message from my guy called Gams, for Empire Sounds Live Band. He said to me, you know the guy with the hammer, the elder one? He said, yeah. The younger one stabbed him and he's dead. He got stabbed on Tyworth Road right near the college. Wow. And then I said to him, bruv, you know we have to go court because we spoke to the police. We tried to stop it, yeah, and we're gonna go to Old Bailey or whatnot. So what happened now? September, October time, we go to the court. We had a screen because we're a public figure. We don't want people knowing our face. We're a public figure. We have to say what we have to say. Obviously.
Why not? What do you mean not knowing your face?
Because like there may be people out there who's I don't know, probably haters and stuff. So we have to protect ourselves, innit?
From the situation.
The court. The court, so we had a screen.
Oh, you mean because you're the witnesses, you're not allowed to be seen by the other lot. That's the law in the court.
Yeah. So we asked for a screen to be put up. So we said, and the judge was everyone, the judge and the what they call them people who sits down and writes the thing.
So what did they call you to court to do?
To explain what happened that day, what I done. And
because you was on the camera.
Yeah. And I spoke to the police and I stopped it, and there was witnesses that 2 guys tried to break up the fight. You get what I'm saying? So I looked at it like, look.
And you just try to get involved as a good citizen.
Yes.
Stop what happened.
Yes, but not knowing that a couple hours later, like one of them
gone bad anyway.
Yeah, it gone bad. So yeah, went cool. So, dealt with that. The judge was cool. Everything was cool. And I said to myself, do you know what? Like, these Somali youths are acting worse than anybody else, and you lot supposed to be Muslim. You get me? I think to myself, how can you be Muslim and you're fighting over bullshit Instagram or social media and you're smoking all sorts of drugs all day long and shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think it's nothing to do with it's nothing to do with religion, though. I don't think.
Well, it's all haram what they're doing anyway. So like, you know, religion, culture. You know, they have to do.
I mean, the ones that are blaming it on that, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't agree with that. I don't think that. I don't agree. A whole religion's name for a few.
Yeah. What is done is done, and I thought to myself, I've done a good deed in it. Mm-hmm. But you know what I mean. But it's sad what happened to the other guy. Mm-hmm. You know, the you who done the stabbing. He got 18. You got 18 years. About 18 years, something like that. But it is what it is, man.
You got 18 years.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, people should know. You know what the thing is, like, I just like to say, I think personally,
I'd rather fight with my fist, man.
No, it's not just that. What I'm about to say is that I think personally, the youths, them, and I think people with sense are just gonna realise that this don't make sense. The gang shit don't make no sense. There's only 2 outcomes to it, and that's either jail or dead.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? There's only 2 outcomes. So it's simple mathematics. The kids them for do where I'm sure they can do that, and that's what's gonna happen because you see it's just popping up every other day, different incidents happening. Yeah. But and then you see straight away another.
Yeah.
I think come out, and then you see they just caught them and they got 20 years, and they just caught them and they got life. And this is just people throwing away their lives. It's like
sometimes you can't blame the system and say, "Oh, Joe, what's it called? Youth clubs are closing down." And
man.
You can't really blame on that because
I don't believe
because like when I was coming up here, like I think it's
sad to the level of like we're living in England.
Yeah,
we're living in London. This is
so
this is the thing. Like people are dying. People will give their right hand to come to this country from other countries just to get a chance to work and make money and start.
We're taking advantage of it.
I believe so.
We who's probably born here, who's been here more than 25 years.
It's too easy. Like people come too complacent.
Yeah.
Like first thing you see, you see the gang thing over here. To me, it's so fucking stupid in the sense of because everyone thinks they're in a ghetto. Everyone thinks everyone's in a council estate with this council estate ghetto frame of mind. When really, they're not a ghetto. The whole of them mother have food on the table for them. No one now starve. Like this country is too many opportunities for people to be acting this stupid ways. You understand what I'm saying?
And ask any of these youths here, like about their school education. Half of them are fucking smart. Half of them are educated. Half of them, can do shit.
What it is, I think it's a lot of the peer pressure. It's to do with a lot of the peer pressure. They're under a lot of peer pressure. They don't want to. Kids don't want to seem. It's very important not to seem pussy where you come from. A lot of the kids will grow up in certain areas. They don't want to seem pussy, and they find themselves having to do certain things for them to gain certain straps until it goes too far.
Yeah.
And then people's lives are absolutely wasted out of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I believe like. There's a lot. We have to big up the younger generation as well. There's a lot of smart kids out there.
Yeah, there
is a lot of smart kids out there. You know? There's a lot of smart kids, and I think we can't forget about the smart ones because I know a hell of a lot of smart kids that are very intelligent and they ain't trying to get into no gangs and they're doing good in college, school, like whatever they're doing, whatever they're studying, whatever sort of. I know a lot. There's a lot of good young kids out there. So I don't want what's going on to spoil the whole thing for like the younger generation because there's a lot of good young kids out there.
Bro, there is a good lot because even me growing up.
There's a lot of good young kids
because even me growing up.
And these things, like you said, have been going on all the time. It's just different levels of how it's got.
Yeah. But you know what it is now? Because it's more out there, because of all the cell mobile phones that we got.
This is it.
That's why. Back in the 90s when we was coming up, it's all word of mouth, innit?
That's right.
Yeah, if someone lucky enough to have a little portable camera, camcorder in there, and they'll take a picture.
That's right.
But we're not going to walk around with no big cameras.
No, that's right.
You get me? So because technology has evolved and we got like iPad, we got iPhone, we got Android phones, we got all these little mini recorders. Was that little pocket size.
Things have changed. To me, they're not as. Like, I looked at us as a lot smarter, even though we were stupid and we was young. We were stupid.
It is.
But these seem to be that little bit more stupid.
Yeah.
We were stupid, you know. But these lot seem to be that little bit more stupid, and that's the bit that needs fixing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think like. And then that's all across the board, like as times are going on.
That's all across the world, you know. Yeah. But at the end of the day, some people just take things for granted in our society, in our community, because you got so much opportunities out there we can grasp and grab.
Yes.
But it's like they don't want to grab it. When I'm trying to talk to these youths and I said, look, what do you really want to do?
Yeah.
Did it or whatnot? They tell me, I said, bro, do you know? Look, I can go online right now. Yeah. I can search that for you, and I can book you in for that.
They can do that themselves as well. Like
they're not stupid.
They
can do it this all, but sometimes they put themselves in a predicament that they end up shitting on their own doorstep.
That's what it is.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you need to just get correct, get educated, re-educated. You get me? Even if you want to move out the area.
I think at the end of the day, anyone with that frame of mind is going to be the odd one out soon. Because like this is how it should be. Like all of that shit there, anyone with that mentality should end up being the odd one out.
Yeah.
Into how stupid and unintelligent people is. You know what I mean? I think because like what I said, there's a lot of good kids out there.
Yeah, no, there is a lot of good kids out there.
I think there should like the kids. I'm sure the kids like. There needs to be there's some kids who want to speak up for their generation as well.
Yeah, there is.
Because we're talking as older generation to them about their situation, and we ain't gonna know it like they know it.
They don't know. Yeah.
So we can only speak on it because we can only speak on what we've been through.
Yes.
And we can sort of try to match up things that they're experiencing, right?
Yeah.
But we're not gonna know it like they know it.
Yeah,
because that's them.
Yes.
And it's different times.
Yes.
And we're not in that time.
It's 50-50 because there
is
kids use
because as much as look, I remember like we could have gone the other way as youngsters ourselves plenty of time. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like that's why when I speak about this topic, me myself, it's like I just want, like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what to say, and sometimes I don't even know if I want to say too much about it, because it's like not that, like, I want whatever. I always try to think and spread the awareness about it and try to do something positive for the community against what's going on, and then I try to think, well, what is the right solution? You know what I mean? And we're all talking about it, and we don't know it like they know it. You see, the ones that are doing it, it's a different thing. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know unless...
And some of them come from good homes,
it's a different life.
It's a peer pressure role, but it's depending on who you are, because it's like, I got younger brother and sister who are turning 21 and they've never been like me or my other brother or my cousins, like, okay, shooting a little weed and doing a little thing on the road or a little move or something like that. They're like, nah, fuck that. Like, even when they was in secondary school, I used to say to them, look, I got some mixtapes, shop them, make your own money, innit? Like, nah, I don't want to do that type of thing. When I leave school, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to go uni, I'm going to get a job.
I'll be a hypocrite, I'll be real with you, I'll be a hypocrite to sit here and say this and that and that and that, because I did loads of fucked up things.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
When I was young, and I hanged around. I was in a gang. When I was young, more or less, we was in gangs, wasn't we? Like we did a lot of stupid stuff. Like I learned from a certain age myself to stay out of that because of shit that happened around me. And I'm lucky to survive it. You know, like things haven't changed. We've all lost a lot of good friends over the years because of.
Every year
it's gang-related violence. If it's not straight gang violence, it's gang-related violence. Do you understand what I'm saying? We've lost a lot of friends over the years. This ain't nothing new like that. You know what I mean? Like, I think the real issue lies with the government, to me. Like, I'm fed up on talking about the community and everything. I want to see the government do something. Like, to me, it's the government. Like, a real talk. Like, that's where it goes. Like, because I believe that they're not, number one, they're looking for more police. Why? Because the police are underpaid. So it's the whole system of making things like that. It's the whole system that needs to be addressed. And you know what? Me and you, we can talk up about it, and that's what we got these platforms like this to talk about it. But there's only so much we can do about it. Because you see, in House of Parliament, my brother, and this side Tuggawar. This side the problem. In the House of Parliament. Same reason why this ain't legal. There's a lot of stuff. It's all in the House of Parliament. They run the country. They run the fucking country. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, they know what the problem is. They know how to address certain problems. Just like the NHS is going through certain things. So you understand what I'm saying? So you look at this country. Like, it's
the way this country is moving is the laws are changing, and what people don't clock how the laws are looking more like American laws.
They are.
But people ain't certain people ain't really clocking it. It's looking like American laws.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with that.
So even with them not trying to say they want to stop the NHS because they want everyone to pay for their services, that's what people in America have to do every day, B.
This is right. This is why I say, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Like we got only thing. Let me
just say something about this country first of all, yeah. Despite saying that this is one of the only countries that give you housing.
Yes.
You think enough other countries you can't get housing in there.
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, to get even housing. This country, they have a thing where you get money from the government. They got welfare money. They don't do that in other countries.
Only here in America.
Only here, and America's not the same, bro. They're not getting that money in that welfare money in America is not the same. Well, they have to pay for NHS. The house, they don't get the housing.
With the job center, we got the universal now where you get a lump sum of money every month, and that's what they do. That's what sort of like.
You know what? That's an interesting topic. There. You know, you get about the universal credit.
Yeah, you get about £300.
Universal credit is going to be very interesting because I've heard this universal credit's coming in now. It's going to be taken.
It's in already.
Yeah, it is. It is already. But I think it's hitting Hackney in about October. It hasn't hit Hackney.
Oh, so it's going in boroughs.
Yeah, it hasn't hit Hackney yet. So it's. I got the letter about it the other day. So it's going to cover everybody's all income in a one payment.
In a one payment, yeah.
And they're not even going to pay your housing no more. You're going to have to pay the housing out of that one money.
One payment, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all called universal credit.
Yeah.
It's crazy, which is a bit like an American thing.
Just like the welfare.
Yeah, it's changing.
That's why Bum Funk and Harmony done a song first of the month. If you don't realise, if you listen to that, it's about getting your money the first month and how much things you're going to do with that money until you're broke again.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, man.
As you make it, you lose it.
Exactly.
It's a system. But yeah, but on the gang wars, you done know. Like, less of the violence in the community, more positivity. I think the kids then know that anyway. And, you know, all positive role models.
And they need to stop dressing the same, man. Every day they're dressing the same with these black puffer jackets and tracksuit.
You know, you have to let them learn themselves.
I don't get it. It's like they're in a gang anyway. It's like every hood. Like,
yeah, bro, you know what, bro? No, they know what though, bro.
But when we was coming up, we were just
no. But it's different, because if we was their age and someone our age drove past us on a corner back in the days, we wouldn't have had good things to say about us either. Am I lying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of hypocritical
in a certain way. In a certain way,
things like I'm not like let's not judge the way they're dressing and everything like that. I just believe it's just all like the kids then will learn themselves.
It's in the mind.
It's in the mind. It's a mentality. It's an intelligence thing.
About you got big man.
Role models. It's about having a good role model and good people in their life to show them what's right from wrong. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you know the main thing in the life where we learn. You have to learn a lot of shit yourself. Yes. You have to learn a lot of shit yourself. You know what I'm saying? So amen to that. But yeah. So topic number 2. We're moving on now. Is your topic, because topic number 2 named Afrobeats versus dancehall. Woo! Afrobeats versus dancehall. Now I know you're a man that you're in the like you've been playing Afrobeats for a minute now, innit?
Since 2000, since I was doing Take the Stage events. So 2012.
When did you start that? Did I come 2012 to that event?
Yeah. It was you, C Block, the Rat. The
Rat was there, innit?
Yeah. The Order was there, and
No, don't say the name. Just say the Rat, please. We don't say the name. We just say the Rat or Suati.
YouTube's beef needs to stop, man. Seriously, like, I swear down, YouTube's beef needs to stop. I know both of you, but differently, get me. I don't know Telepaton though. Like, so he can go suck your mama.
What do you mean you don't treat me differently? I don't know
him. I just know you and the Rat.
I said he could suck his
I just know you and
My name not for car next to Rat.
I know the other one then. Like, I know him as a grime artist. That's how I know. That's what a lot of people don't know. See that guy? I know him as a grime artist. When I first got introduced to him, I got introduced to him as a grime artist, and then it's like God. It's like Jesus in the Bible. He went away for about a handful of years. He came back and he changed his identity. no, that's what Jesus done, right? He was in the Bible. He went away for a handful of years. Where was he in his teenage years? Then he came back in his early 20s, yeah? Right? It's just like my man. He went away for a long while, and then all of a sudden, it's like, what I say, yeah, cool.
You know what? I'm kind of quiet. You know why? Because we're not spending the time on it. But you see the word artist. It's not the word. Because when I call artists, I think of artists who have work.
Yeah.
See, to gain the name artist, I bet you say tomatoes, or lettuce, or cucumber, tomatoes. Not artists. Don't fucking take the piss. Me, I'm an artist. Big Troops is an artist.
You're a musician.
I know. We are musicians. That's another word of us. But
yes.
you see, artists because we're writers and we're artists and we paint pictures.
Yeah.
You see me as
But you know, it's for him to let him gasp it up for a minute. I love this guy, you know, I'm telling you. Not a normal podcast. My brother.
No!
But yeah, dancehall and Afrobeats.
I said dancehall versus Afrobeats.
Versus Afrobeats. To me, dancehall will always be in my heart. That's what I grew up on. Dancehall, reggae, roots and dub. You get what I'm saying? That's
right. No glass.
Alright, is this a glass for me? Let me get it. Blood. Give me the thing, man. This guy. He's lucky I know him from 19 long, you know.
Yeah, cheers. Where you going? Sipping it? That's rude. I did it.
I think Big Troops wants some.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Me
mate.
and the cheers first. Big Troops.
Big Troops come last.
Yeah, but I love the guy as well. Push out the glass there, Troops. Everybody on Troops Live, watch this bomber clock. That one your name, what's your?
Barefoot.
Barefoot. Some girl walk barefoot in the kitchen.
I hope the people who stomped that out wash their foot though. What? Barefoot. So it tastes nice though. I'm gonna lie. Yeah, man. One more time. Cheers, man. Afro.
You upset me, man. You upset me. You upset me.
You love me, really. It's my family, man. Brother from 19 all along.
You spoke good things about the rap.
But you know what? The rap is a.
Can you disrespect the rap, please?
He said he's the rat.
It's the rap. Like, no, I'm being real. Like, fucking, he's worse than a rolling rat in his looks, though. I'm not even gonna lie for him. You get what I'm saying? Like, coming up, Master Split. Is it Split on?
Yes.
Oh gosh! Oh, and what is crew? What is the crew? The Ninja Turtles, yeah. That's what he said. This ain't no normal blood clot podcast.
100 rap. Anyway, we're gonna kill 100 rap.
I had to kill some of his nephews the other day.
100 rap. Anyway, we're going to kill 100
There
rap.
was a little mouse running around. There was two of them. I wanted to measure. Why is there a mouse running around the radio station, bro? He said, I don't know. I killed one of them blood clot. That she told. Well, anyway.
Dancehall versus Afrobeats.
There's no comparison, but the thing about it, yeah. As I said before, I grew up in
I don't like
dancehall.
the rap.
I don't like rats as well, because if they bite me and I catch rabies, I'll kill
like
it
oats?
blood clot.
Do you like oats?
Yes.
Do you eat oats?
Yes. Oats, yes.
Are you doing it?
Of course, man. I've got but what's his name? What's the box? The Scottish man. The one with the Scottish.
Yeah, Scots oats.
Yeah.
Man eat Irish oats.
Oh, you got the Irish one?
I've got Irish.
Okay.
Flanagan's.
Yeah, man.
Man eat oats.
I grew up with them. You get me? Grew up with oats, man. Oats and real Cornwall porridge, not the fake one that he got teach. He got teach. my grandmother in Leeds teach me how to cook properly. And my mother. You get me? Big up to my mom, Mommy Magic.
How did you get into Afrobeats? He got Mummy Magic. For real.
Yeah.
I need to taste Mummy Magic's food.
Yeah. One of the Sunday they if it come round.
Yes.
That's
Come and see Mummy Magic.
Come. Yo. And he knows me back in the days I wasn't this big. You get what I'm saying? Life.
Yeah.
But yeah, how
good life. It's good life.
Yeah, but how I got into Afrobeats, I was DJing with my good friend, Mr. Sneaky, S-Click, Shannon Amara. Yeah, you probably know him as a big house DJ now, but that guy's not no house DJ, man. He's a hip hop and R&B.
How long you been doing it now? Because for a minute, I think.
From 2000 properly from 2012.
Yeah, because it's kicked off big.
Yeah, so I was in there from early. There's a friend of mine called Lady Duchess. I was on Voice of Africa radio with her. She was interviewing all the top stars from Wizkid to Alameda to Fino, Pata Rankings, One Day Cole. All these artists she was interviewing, and I was her DJ.
You know what? I really like the Afrobeat scene, man.
Do you know what Afrobeat? Do you know
I
why
really
I got into it?
like
Do you know why I deeply got into it? Because Afrobeats reminded me of dancehall in its early days.
Yeah.
It reminds me of dancehall reggae in its early days, but it just spins off with its own African style with the hip life, high life, and stuff like that.
They got African dancehall.
Yeah, they got Afro dancehall, like my good friend, Tom Pan, the talking drum.
You know Shatta Wale?
Shatta Wale, that's my nigga. Stoneboy.
Big up Stoneboy, big up Shatta Wale.
Yeah,
man, they're big artists in Africa.
Pata Rankings.
Man, no one's all of them.
I'm a virgin there, man. I mean, I just
not a normal white guy. This.
You think I know, man? What y'all saying? I don't think, man. No, you know what? Like, I got a lot of respect
to Jew hip hop. Big Tune's Jew hip hop.
No, Big Tune's versatile, man. In versatile.
On the cover, innit? When he's in his yard, he's
Big
playing his music.
No, because listen, I've been watching the African dancehall scene for a minute.
Yo,
because you know why I've been watching it? Because it impressed me.
Yeah.
Like, and you know what? It's just as good as Jamaican dancehall.
Yes.
I'm being honest with you.
Yes.
The production, the songs, like dancehall is something it can be done around the world.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand? The music itself is a vibe. I think a lot of the drums, because even in dancehall music, you got a lot of African sounding drums.
Yeah.
In it as well.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? What I like about it as well is that like it mixes very good. But I see us kind of, but I see that the kind of it's still a segregation.
There is.
That's what I don't like, the segregation.
There is. See the Afrobeat and the dancehall. Like not for the top artists.
I like when they do events like, you see, we just call this topic Afrobeats versus dancehall.
Yeah.
They have events like that.
Yeah.
Like they've got Afrobeats, they got dancehall versus soca.
Soca, yeah.
That's a massive event.
Yeah.
That's a massive event.
They used to do a lot of Afrobeats versus.
Maybe because it's a Caribbean event as well.
Yeah, they used to do a lot of the Afrobeats versus bashment when they used to call it the bashment over here. But we all know it as dancehall music from everyone. You get me? But Afro Ragga. You get me? That had a little spell as well.
Yeah, I'd love to see, because I really love the Afrobeat scene. Yeah. I like that.
No, but for me, from as I said before, with Lady Duchess, I was on West Africa Radio, and from then I started hanging around with DJ Branty, May 7, Nigerian music artist, May 7, legendary artist, and he basically watched him. You get me? He was like a mentor, like when we was riding around to different events and whatnot. He used to talk to me and be in my ear. But at the same time, not for the Afrobeat artists from the UK, there was funky house MCs. You get what I'm saying? Like my brother for life, Mr. Silver. Like he was a funky house MC. You get me? Scub Original Gizmo. There was funky house MCs. So because I knew these men them from back in the days, and the Ghanaian brothers, because I know them from back in the days, like it's a thing that when funky house died about 2007, yeah. Everyone wanted Magic J to come to house music, but I was like, nah, I'm jumping this way, the Afrobeat wave. So I clocked that Mr. Silver, Scub Original Gizmo, enough of these guys, they was going on this Afrobeat wave, and then their Fruits ODG, and
yes,
and then there was more artists. Obviously, Fruits is like the how can I say?
Correct me if I'm wrong, yeah? Correct me if I'm wrong. They're the whole scene with the Afrobeats, like Brantley played a big part of it.
Yes,
because what I noticed with them,
and big up DJ Edu as well.
Yeah,
BBC.
And who else? There's someone else as well right now.
There's someone from Hackney. DJ Tizzle.
No, the man on there say Manny Naughty.
Oh, Manny Naughty.
Yes.
He's doing his thing, but he's just spinning off because of a Branty. I'm just being real.
Right.
Because Branty ain't been on radio since August because of his illness. Okay. Obviously, a lot of people.
He's been doing this thing for a while, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been doing this thing, but Manny Naughty come from BBC, innit? You remember enough of those guys?
But I mean, playing Afrobeats. I know him as an Afrobeats.
I didn't really know him as an Afrobeat man. I know him as more of a homegrown guy, like playing UK talent and stuff like that. Okay. Him and what's his name? He was on BBC now. He's on.
What my point is that the artists them are doing the good songs, and they found mainstream play on these stations like Capital, One Extra, a lot more easier, than a lot of UK dancehall artists and even hip hop artists. Because I've noticed that it seemed to have gone click with Afrobeats very fast.
Do you know what it is, Jay? Every sort of music and artist has got their time, innit? You know what I'm saying? Got their time to shine, innit? So now, Afrobeats is the frontier of music, yeah? 10, 15 years ago, you could not go to a normal urban club, or even a dancehall club, or even a mixed hip-hop R&B house club, and hear Afrobeat. You get what I'm saying? You could not hear it unless you go to the real African clubs like LA Lounge and Club Mystique and whatever, and then it's a proper African rave. with Afrobeat or high life or hip life. You get me? But now, even when you go to New York, the scene is big with Afrobeat. So
do you understand the language now? Since you've been doing it for 6 years.
Do I understand the language?
Like Ghanaian,
The Ghanaian tree. If you listen to the Ghanaian tree, even some of the Igbo language, which is Nigerian, it's similar like West Indian language, because the when the Africans went over from Africa to the West Indies, we had to change our tone of voice. And we had to put on the patois, we had to put on like the Bayesian accent, we had to put on the Trini, so the white man didn't understand what the fuck we were saying. So there's certain words that we say was similar, like the Ghanaian tree, like the Nigerian Igbo language. Yeah. But we as some of us as West Indians, or so-called Jamaicans, as my family from Jamaicans, don't understand that. But I do recognize certain words now, or if I don't know certain shit, I will go to certain people who I know and ask them, what does that mean? It's just like my artist, my brother, my little brother BM, he's got a song called Makula Gulu, in his Congolese.
Even in Ghana, there's different languages in Ghana.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
Just like Nigeria as well. There's many languages.
There's many languages.
So it's just like my artist,
like Igbo. Nigerian.
So it's like my artist BM, the Congolese guy. He's got a song called Makulu Gulu. It means basically kick off your shoes and dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it took me a long time to even pronounce the word properly.
Okay.
So even with certain things, it's always good to learn.
Of course, you being a DJ, you've got to introduce the songs and that.
Yes, and I have to learn.
I did a song with a Ghanaian artist.
I remember it.
Do you remember it?
Yeah.
And he spat Ghanaian the whole song.
Yeah.
And you know what? He voiced his part before. I was in the studio with him, and he done his part. And he spat the whole tune in Ghanaian. So I'm like, blood. So I can hear the beat. I don't know what he's saying.
It sounds good though.
But it sounds bad. It sounds wicked. So they had to translate it for me to know what to write about.
So you can
I don't know what he's talking about. So I had to translate. I said, what's it? I said, it sounds bad, but tell me what he's saying, so I know what to say. The verses, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'm like, we're gonna be singing about something totally different to what we're singing about.
The topics.
But like, it was really, it was like a different type of like, it was like a village Ghanaian.
I understand.
Like, it was a really good song. So like, and I've been around. I was with a Ghanaian girl for 3 years, and I was with a Nigerian girl for 4 years.
Oh what?
Yeah, I know what.
So what do you prefer? What do you prefer? You've been in Ghanaian and Nigerian. What do you prefer? Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof?
Oh, I don't like Nigerian jollof. Ghanaian.
You like Ghanaian?
Yeah. Because the no disrespect, but I can't have the oily. See, they cook the Nigerian jollof is cooked with a lot more oil.
Okay.
And it's too oily for me. Too oily. Where the Ghanaian one is much less oil in it. It's more. I can enjoy it.
See, to my African brother and sister, he know the thing. It's like Tuggawar.
I'm here with Magic Jay. Today we are Narcos Coffee. We have in mind. I represent Ghana. Big up all my Ghanaians, big up all my Nigerians, enough love. All Africans, all across the globe. I've got a lot of friends with a lot of different African.
But the Afro beats, if you go into any sort of sound of music now, everyone's doing it. Even the UK dancehall artists or UK artists who are West Indian raised, they're jumping on as what we call the new wave. They call it the new wave. The UK wave is Afro swing. You get what I'm saying? So the whole genre is moving in a good way. The dancehall artists are picking on it, because I'm seeing a lot of these top dancehall artists working with Afrobeat artists as well. You get what I'm saying? Like, Pacha Rankins went on.
I like that. I've seen a lot more. The Marco has got a big following in Africa. He's actually signed to Akon now, isn't it? Convict Music. They got a group. I think it's called. I forgot the name of the group, but they got a group. Him and there's another guy as well. There's about 3-4 of them. That's a great look as well. Like when I saw that, I like that.
Well, look.
I like that because, like, to me. You know what? Like, we're living in an age, the world is small now.
Yes.
It's so small because of this social media stuff we got. Like,
Internet.
The more we especially when it comes to dancehall.
Yes, sir.
Like I love seeing the African dancehall mixed with the Jamaican dancehall, and you know, just I like that. I like the.
Well, some of the artists who got interviewed on one of my favorite Jamaican shows, which hosted by Winfred Williams on stage.
Yeah, well, that's one of my favorite shows as well.
Yeah, I watched that.
Winfred Williams.
But yeah, big up. I would love to meet you one day. Yeah, like so. So like, you know, what is it? Pata Rankings went on there. You know what I mean? For his track, My Woman, My Everything.
That's why I bigged up Stoneboy, because I know Stoneboy gone to Jamaica. Wale, likewise.
They've
got their recorded songs with many
top artists.
Top artists.
Yes.
You know, from Popcorn to Beanie Man to everybody, they've got the songs out there with them.
Because the man, they realised that, look, like, if you want to bust, even expand your horizons, you have to go into what is current. And because Afrobeat is current and there's Afro dancehall, them man that wants to do tune. So when they go to Ghana or go to Nigeria or go to South Africa or Congo or whatever, they can do shows out there and there's gonna be millions of people going to the concert because they already know the music.
Absolutely.
And there is DJs out there in Ghana and Nigeria what only specifies in dancehall music.
Yes.
You get me?
Yeah.
So like the scene of dancehall and Afrobeat, it had to connect one day, and it connected now.
Yes.
So end of the day, don't get me wrong. Only thing I don't like about the dancehall as the scene itself, is when it comes to the dancing side of things, the man jumping and yelling, the way they go. But the music on the whole, I enjoy that.
That's what, you know, I think we should ignore that because that's only in a certain place.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The skin out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. Like, you can't stop that. That's all. Like, that's always been going on as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not a reflection of the music that's been.
Yeah.
You know
but the music on the whole is nice. Is nice.
But you see them same people who act the fool to dance on music. And not just dance on music, you put on a hip hop tune, them at the fool too. You put on an opera tune, them at the it don't matter, they just at the fool. You know what I'm saying? That's for them thing that, so you can't, we can't judge the
Yeah. But Afrobeats was, to me, there is comparison, but there's no comparison. And I wouldn't mix the both and say, Afrobeats versus type of thing, who's top, because to me, like,
well, when you
I love dancehall, no matter what, but the dancehall nowadays is cool. But I don't think the topic was on a versus mean who's better than who.
No, I mean when I say versus, it's like when you go to the dance hall, like it's similar sounds.
Similar
sounds. Well, go on this.
Now I was seeing what you put there.
Afrobeats
versus.
No, I think it's Afrobeats versus dancehall, but. I want your opinion on it, and just like we would say, dancehall versus soca.
The scenes of it is good because if you go to a dancehall scene, you know what to expect. Well, I know what to expect. Because I've been going there all my life. If you go like from the last 7-8 years now, I've been going to Afrobeats raves and concerts, and I know what to expect from there, but at the same time, it's the same type of energy. To me, it's the same sort of energy.
Listen to me. Of course, it's the same
energy.
Look, I've said this in previous podcasts. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
I don't believe that. You see the segregation with music. Music is music, man.
Yeah.
Like you see, like genres mean. Like this is a topic, but like this is because how people look at it.
Yeah.
And it is kind of and stuff does get segregated to a certain extent.
I listen to indie music sometimes.
Like, what's wrong with that?
Like
it's music.
Like
man.
you know when Oasis comes on.
Listen, it's down to intelligence. See, like you have to be intelligent with music. You know, music is like, come on, man. Like the music is music. You know?
Yeah.
Any type of music is a music. You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It could be country and western.
Yeah. As a Bob Marley said, you have to feel it with your heart.
Yeah. It's done with instruments. It's a sound. You know, it's the heartbeat. Like you said, it's music.
Come on, music. Do you know that, man?
Yeah, it's real talk, and we appreciate.
But do you know what? Afrobeat.
And you know what I love about music the most?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I love about music the most is the sounds.
Yeah.
That get created.
Yes.
From around the world. That's what makes music to me.
Yes.
You can't make up great music with just plain simple sounds.
No.
You have to have a sound from this. And you know what? Certain sounds, see certain countries, they have certain sounds that represent certain things. So you see like, you'd say like, in Africa, for instance, like they see the Congo drums and that's a typical African sound. Now other countries like maybe down there, they got flutes and stuff. India places they got different sort of instruments, different sort of sounds, see, it's called sound. Different sound does different things to your ear. Like, so to me, journalism make up like that.
Producers could pick up on that.
I'm a musician. I go deep with it.
Yeah.
I go deep because I'm a musician. That's why I'm open to all types of music, and I'm so
versatile.
I'm versatile. Exactly, versatile. Because I'm a musician, I appreciate music on a whole level and sounds from different countries.
Correct.
And that's why I love dancehall so much.
Yeah.
Because like dancehall does that.
Yeah.
Dancehall it's always been and even reggae is they've taken sounds from different countries and made it into a sound.
Well, yeah, I can mix dancehall with soulcore, with R&B and hip hop.
It's because you know why?
Yeah,
because it's worldwide music. The sounds are worldwide. Hip hop's no different. Even
hip hop came out of
any music like is no different. You make sound. Music sounds are generated from around the world. These days, people look at music too easily because it's all on a computer and you just go bang 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 to make a rhythm. And that's some music, mate.
No.
I know some music.
I like live band. I don't know about you.
Huh?
I like live bands.
See, what you mean? There is nothing but live bands.
Yeah.
When I hear music, I only hear live bands.
Yeah.
No matter what rhythm it
Drum,
is.
percussion.
I'm listening to the bass.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm listening to the bass. I'm listening to how that bass is played. I'm listening to the drums. I'm listening to the type of sound. I'm listening to the keys. You're listening to this music.
But it's just like
it's music.
It's just
I
like
can appreciate.
It's just like when you hear.
I can appreciate a great bass guitar no matter what the genre is.
It's just like
you play a bass. I appreciate the lead guitar. I appreciate the drums. I appreciate the sound of music as a whole.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I appreciate the sound of music as a whole. So that's why different sounds do different things to you. That's why when you play a slow piano, you feel like that. And when you play this certain sound, you feel like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different sounds do different things for your ear. I can't listen to one music all day, I'll get bored.
That's like me.
I can't listen to one music. Sometimes I might listen to the most, you might like people, my brethren, they might not even say, what do you listen to that for? I like to open my mind to different sounds, different music. I appreciate every type of music. Even if I can't understand the language, I appreciate the music.
Look, I work in a Portuguese club.
Yeah.
When I do security.
Yeah.
And I'm getting introduced to their sound of music, Portuguese music. And golden music.
I went to a Turkish restaurant the other week and I sit down and I listen to bare Turkish music and I can't understand that singing, but I can feel the music and I can hear the instruments and I can appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
So it's music.
Yeah.
It's all music. It's
when
all
music touches you in the heart, it touches your heart.
Like what Bob Marley says, when music hit you feel no pain.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Music's a worldwide thing, man, and every different culture, every different country has its own specific sound, own specific music. You know what I mean? And it's a worldwide thing, music. From worldwide. That's why we got so many different genres. As well, but me, I just look at it as music, well crafted. Anyway, on to the next topic, my brother.
Tree?
Topic number 3. Now, you're a radio DJ, right?
Yes, sir.
Is radio effective in our era? Meaning, how important is the radio nowadays with the YouTube going on, people listening to SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, etc., etc., that piff. We don't really need to go on the radio no more. Like, back in the day, like I used to give my songs to people like yourself.
Yeah.
And just and wait for you to play my song, so people could play it on your show.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have YouTube.
No.
I didn't have SoundCloud. I didn't have all of these things I got now. Now people are consuming.
We're talking about 2004.
We're talking about 2004, exactly. We're talking about 2004. That's real shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like now we've got so many different things.
Platforms. Yeah.
Platforms. How important is the DJs in this era? It's not just for any artist. How important is the DJs?
The DJs are still important in certain aspects because at the same time, you know, we are still the pluggers of music, regardless that you got all these platforms. Because end of the day, we're out these platforms, even like things like digiwax.com and where you can download music. We're at those platforms. We as DJs, half of the time, would have got certain exclusive music. So when we are on radio, we promote ourselves the same way if there wasn't no other forum. So when I promote myself, like on Instagram, and I put up a post on Instagram, and I get X amount of people liking the post and whatnot, and I get people DMing me saying, yeah, I'm going to listen to your show tonight. You know, you get your generic listeners, you get me? And then because the internet is involved now, and I'm in London, I'm getting people from France, I'm getting people from Africa, Australia, America, Canada, you know what I mean? The Caribbean, listening to my shows, and there's stacks on the website what the owners would show you that look, this is how much ruins you got from your show.
You're right there, because even I've seen people do even the Facebook lives.
Yeah,
they're getting loads of views on it.
Yeah,
and I think some of them DJs might not have had them views or listeners when they was on radio.
No, not at all. You know what I mean? And at the same time, it's like where we are now.
I'm gonna say this: DJs are always gonna be important.
Yeah,
we're always going to want a DJ to select music for us.
Yeah.
What my question is, and what I'm wondering is how important DJs are to actually bust music now. See, you guys are always gonna, like, how can I put it? We're always gonna need the DJ to play the music. You play the clubs. The radio stations are always gonna be consumed, etc., etc. But I think it's like you're playing stuff we've already heard, where before we would actually listen to you guys to actually hear new music.
But do you know what it is?
I don't think that, answer me a question. When's the last time you listened to a DJ to hear a new song?
I don't.
This is the thing.
Because, do you know why? Because
we're going to hear the song first.
Do you know what it is? Because, do you know what it is? You know, all DJs and radio presenters or even radio stations, majority of DJs nowadays, in the last 10 years, I call them MTV based BET DJs. The reason why I say that is because whatever's hot on BET, whatever's hot on MTV base, they will go and grab it. They don't really dig deep and check out real talent. They would go for the commercial stuff, and they will get probably stuff late. While I'm getting those stuff what they're hearing now, I've got it 6 months beforehand, and it's in my hard drive already. But I wasn't never that.
We always got music quick.
But I was never that type of DJ who, like, say for example, one song is busting out. I'll be like, okay, let me look for the counteraction to that, what an artist has got, to see if this song is big. And I'll rinse that song. And then a couple months later, a DJ say, yeah, first played on Mystic Radio, for example. Nigga, please, I played that 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played that 2 months ago. So, end of the day, it's all the thing of, like, how you gonna play the songs. You know, if you got the F to play those songs, if you think so, okay, then that DJ is rinsing that. Let me play something different. That's why it was made me unique in this UK game, because when artists sent me music or phone me and said, yo, I got a CD for you, I've always big up to Awesome Recordings family, locked on my pad.
Awesome Recordings, big up yourself.
Yeah, so when I used to get music from artists, I used to play, I used to listen to it, I used to play, it could be shit tunes. Now, I have to sit down, I have to actually study it. You get what I'm saying? I have to study it. And
so you mean before you would play the shit tunes?
Yeah, I used to play a lot of shit tunes.
Why?
Do you know what it is? Because I waited. I
just giving people a chance?
I just waited everyone to get a chance, but I didn't.
You didn't want to tell people no?
Yeah. But now it's a thing that if an artist comes to me and they...
No, I'll be honest with you, you gotta be blunt in this game, man.
Now I am.
You have to be.
Because of my experience.
I fell out with people over the years because they just won't like my opinion.
Yes.
Like I'll give you that Simon Cowell no.
Oh, come on.
I ain't feeling
you see now.
But like there is times where you do give rubbish a chance just because of certain things. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But like we can't afford to do that.
No, now I can't, because even like for example, you know, I got artists sending me music now. It could be even for Afro beats and even hip hop, whatever. And I listen to like the 4 tracks that they sent me. I'll probably like one of those tracks, and I will contact back the artist and say to him, look, you see this one track here? Counteract with that one track, because I think that's your lane. But sometimes some artists don't like to listen to what I say, and they flop. But I will always play that tune, even if they got new tunes. I might not like it, but that one tune, I'll say, yo, that sound is you. That vibe is you. I said that to you the other day to one friend of mine who came to the radio station, and I played one artist who's linked to him, and I said that is his sound. That's what he should go for. You get what I'm saying? Then he should evolve, and that's what I've always been in the last 10 years now. That's what we've been in my early days, from like 2000 when I was on HFM and Heat FM and whatnot. I used to take everything from No Star, from Mashtown, from PDC, from and I'm not being funny. There's a lot of stuff what was whack from them, but I'm gonna support in the thing because Because I know one day...
They're trying to support a movement.
Yeah, because I know one day them man, they will blow.
Absolutely.
It's
You've
just
got
like,
faith in them.
It's just like Gigs. I know Gigs as Giggles. He came on Heat FM once or twice back in the days. So end of the day, it's like even him, for example, when he first came out with Talking the Hardest, everyone went mad. Oh my God, but I'm thinking, ain't that a Dr. Dre beat?
Yeah, it was. Stats Quo.
Yeah.
Stat Quo.
So I was like, okay, then cool. And then everyone started copying his style. But when it comes to hip hop and all, I like to support talent, innit? I don't like to just jump on bandwagons. You know, when everyone else is 10,000 people jumping on bandwagons.
No, I like that.
I've always been that type of person. Yo, even Charlie Sloth. I remember he used to phone me and come outside South Tottenham, Seven Sisters train station, and say, "Yo, I'm at Wicks, bruv. Come and buck me. I got a CD for you." You get me? Look at him now. You get me? You know, the fatty, pretty white guys, what he called himself or whatever he called classes himself.
I remember he had this song on Channel U.
Channel U, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
He had song on Channel U and whatnot, and even you was busting on Channel U them day there. You get what I'm saying? Like, but end of the day, everybody's got their time, innit? But you have to evolve, innit? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You have to evolve. You have to know you evolve. Like it's like music, hip hop. Like I'm not really into the drill music or the trap music, but I love the production and I love the chorus.
Yeah, we were saying that the other day. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah,
the production's tight, isn't it?
The production is tight. I can boogie to the production. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just don't like the lyrics. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like I was telling the man them in studio about all this mask wearing thing. Was real gangsters who were doing hip hop back in the early 2000s. Was they wearing masks? Who we know? No, why are they doing it now? Are they shook? Where they shook from, fam? You get me? So, but at the same time, I want everyone to win, but you lot need to do tracks what can actually play in the clubs and the radios, because your shit ain't really playing on the radio, fam.
You know, I think it'll be like
it's only on SBTV and Link Up TV, bro. And that black box. You get me? But they all gave forums, and now Westwood is getting a headache now because it's on the newspaper that he's promoting it.
Yeah, he is.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real with you. Let me say something about that.
Yeah.
I don't even. See, people just follow fashion, man. People just follow fashion, man. People just follow fashion. Yeah. They just want to pick up something and run with it. That's hot at the moment. They're gonna work with it. It's just kiss ass shit. Man. Yeah. You gotta have someone who's. That's why I kind of rate Funkmaster Flex, because he plays certain new tracks, and certain new tracks he just won't play because it's garbage. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So like Westwood should be more like that.
No, Westwood. You see Westwood, Westwood is trying to follow trends. I know. Just like the Afrobeat thing. Before Prenti comes on, why is he playing one or two Afrobeats, bro? Stick to your lane, bruv. And do your hip hop and R&B.
There's nothing wrong with him playing different genres of music. There's nothing wrong with that.
But not live on his radio show after, and then the next guy's gonna play Afrobeat. No. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay,
DJs are competitive like that.
Exactly. And there's some people who are just greedy.
If you're a hip hop DJ, you shouldn't be doing that shit.
No.
You're right.
No.
You're right.
You get me? Just like before me.
But like I've been hearing him play Bashment for years, and then like he's never been a he's not exactly a straight
and after him, who was it on radio back in there? Chris Goldfinger was playing dancehall straight after him.
Do you know who's a straight like DJ?
And then DJ Village, rest his soul. If anyone don't know about DJ Village, you lot are bluffing, bro.
279 was a straight hip hop.
Exactly.
279.
He would never have played Bashment or fucking Afrobeats, bro. 279, big up to Numbers. I know that guy for years as well. Yeah. You get me? Yeah. Like, that's why we got platforms like Itch FM. And I can say I'm one of the original Itch FM DJ. I've been on there twice in my lifetime. When they started and when they came back. And now they're internet radio. So big up to Trevor and Ezra. Big up to the full crew, innit? You get me? Fad Boogie's my guy, innit? Like, but like, that's why you got Itch FM. And there's not much stations like Itch FM in the UK.
I think these DJs, because that's what, like, down to the topic, what we just said.
Yes.
They're not that, no disrespect, they're not as important as they was once upon a time. So I think you find them doing this stuff. I don't think Westwood would even had them people up on the show back in the days, but I think he's forced to now. And other people,
he wants to stay irrelevant.
Right, so for them to stay, so Charlie Soft does the same shit.
Yeah.
Charlie
Sloth is the new Westwood.
But he does the same stuff in the sense and what he's promoting whatever he needs to promote.
But the thing about you with Charlie Sloth, what I rate about Charlie Sloth, he doesn't just do his fucking hip hop radio show, innit? He does present it on the outside, and that's what. He's become a big personality. Yeah.
That's
why I am
more than Westwood ever.
More than Westwood is. That's why I am more a personality now than a DJ. That's why anyone can say, yeah, I'm a DJ now. Why? Because you got a laptop and you got Serato or Tractor or virtual DJ. Yeah. Bro, pick up speaker boxes, bro, and go in the club with them. I done it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? String up sound system. Yeah. I done
it. The real way.
You get what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is, it's like I'm a personality now. I interview artists myself.
Yeah.
Like you're an artist. I put on 2 live music events in my lifetime. You know. Also I rock the mic and take the stage events, and I'm bringing a new live music event back out, which is named after my radio show, which is the Awesome Show.
Excellent.
Very soon. I had you headlining.
You did.
My take the stage events. With C Block, Gavin C Block is retired now. He's got married and he retired from music.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Apparently he's gone gospel.
Really?
Yeah,
great artist, man.
Great artist. If you don't know about C Block, don't watch that. Like, I will post some stuff up on my page and tag him as well. But like I put on platforms. You get. I never just had dance or whatnot. Yeah, the show what I put you on was a straight dancehall show because I wanted different genres of music, but
that was the dancehall version.
That was the dancehall of take the stage of it. But like a lot of people don't know how to be a presenter, a host.
No, I remember that's on YouTube. You know that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know how to be a presenter or a host. All they know how to do is be a radio DJ and go to the clubs. If you go on enough of these DJs Instagram pages, right, it's full of raves. You don't see them put interviews up. You don't see them promoting that they're traveling out the country.
You know what? I agree with you 100%.
You know what I'm saying? I think like, you need to elevate.
If you're not doing that, then you're going to be dead at the game.
And then it's like, for example, I was moaning about a year ago, why is it there's new people on Capital Extra? I've never heard of them in my fucking life. Why? It's because of the links that they've got and they've probably done up the presenting stuff.
You know what the maddest thing right now? You know what the maddest thing right now?
Yes, sir.
This.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah.
None of them not bad like the coffee. This is the baddest thing right now.
Come on.
This is the baddest thing right now because you see, like, we're just talking about stuff what they need to hear about.
Yes, sir.
And if you can't present yourself like you are presenting yourself now, my friend, and talk accordingly and let the people that relate to you, then it's hard for the
because me personally, I've been on radio.
You gotta be more. You gotta be a personality. Like I rate. Big up Charlie Soft. He's done a great job. He's come from being a rapper,
filming his own shit, editing his own videos,
to a DJ, to an actual personality.
Yeah,
like.
Cavalry, he was a DJ.
That takes character.
But that's what you're saying. I could never be a music artist, but I know my music, innit? But at the same time, I'm a personality because when I was on radio in the early days, I used to go, I'm begging for missed calls. People still doing it now on radio, bro. You get me? Like, I don't give a fuck if no one calls my show, bro. That's how I am because I produce, I engineer my own show, innit? I got good intro, I got good radio drops. I know how to select music. I put up good little topics.
Yeah, you called me up. We had a good interview one time, remember?
When I was on HFM.
It was HFM.
Yeah, it was HFM.
Up a Hornsey somewhere or something.
No, it was
Archway, innit?
No, you know, Kentish Town.
Kentish Town.
You get me? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you have to learn how to be a presenter. Not this, yeah, man, give me 5 missed calls. Why are you begging for calls, bro? Present a show. That's why I used to argue in enough radio meetings. I say, how much of you DJs think you're gonna get on mainstream radio station with the boom bam bam connect and begging for missed calls? You get what I'm saying?
How much of them?
None. Only person was doing good in the dancehall world as a dancehall DJ is DJ Cavalry. Because he worked his way through and now he's on radar radio, he's doing his stuff. You get what I'm saying? But the thing about it, you have to learn how to present.
Corey's not a great presenter though.
But he's working his work. He's not a great presenter, but he knows how to work it, innit?
He does.
He knows how to work it. And he's trying to be a presenter.
He does. He's gotten better. He's just not great at hosting.
Yes.
But he's got that. Yeah. He's got the know how to
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
And he's got the influence to do it. He works hard at doing it as well. Yeah.
You have to have passion.
Definitely.
You have to have passion for it.
Yeah.
You have to say to you, because I looked at myself, it's like, raw, why is DJ Hot Stepper on Trace FM when it was Trace FM? And I phoned him, bro, how the fuck you get on Trace FM? Oh, through Master Steps'
So he's a friend thing.
You get what I'm saying?
Too much friend thing on the business, like, you see to me as well. Like the friend thing. Yo, I don't think I suck them mother, yeah, man. The friend thing run the business for years, man. Like, I see people just get put on because of friends, and it's not down to the quality control. It's down, like, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Exactly.
You know? Like, there's a lot of artists who are trying to get played by some of them DJs, trying to get on Westwood, and they can't get on there.
Yeah.
Because they don't know the right people and stuff like that. So it's kinda,
that's what I'm saying.
Too much friending.
So right now you just have to just have passion and just keep on grinding, because at the end of the day, you know, like, I don't even give a fuck about saying my age. I'm 35, innit? Yeah. And DJ Branty made it when he was around my age, innit? And now he's like 45, 46 now, innit? He just turned 46, I think. So yeah, right? And he's just making it now. Yeah, in the last 10 years. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I look at myself and said, I am not going to give up my fucking dream for nobody. Of course. If anybody tells me I can't do something, I'll do this to them. You get what I'm saying? Because saying can't, it's like saying the devil. Yeah. You get me? And I'm not going to be a part of no devil, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Straight. You know, so I say to people, just keep on pushing as a presenter.
Yes,
push the music, do mixtapes. Even
I think there's so much things that for the presenters and DJs to do now. We've got social media. They can do their lives. They can do their podcasts. They can do, like what you said, the outer talk. That the shows is important. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, you see the shows that you put on, and the presenting and what you do outside of it. This is what makes. And
there's a whole heap more of live music events what popped out nowadays, and even enough of them who took my inspiration from when I done Take the Stage events. Because I think when I done Take the Stage events with my cousin Bobs and
excuse me.
Yes. Yeah. When we done that, we set a blueprint for other live music event people.
Yeah, so you got,
you get what I'm saying?
Well, Take the Stage was a brilliant event, man.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant event. I was really proud of you with that event. That event was brilliant. Like, the venue was a good choice as venue as well. Camden Rock. It was a good choice of venue. Yeah. I like how you presented it. I like how you introduced the artists. Yes. You had a good crowd in there. Yes. It was really, really positive, bro.
Yeah, mixed crowd and all that. And the thing about
it was bare good vibes in there. Yeah. It was all good vibes in there. Yeah. I really enjoyed that event. Yeah. I really enjoyed that event. And it wasn't ram-pack. No. But it wasn't empty.
We had about 200 people.
It was good 200 in there. Yeah. But because for the size of the venue, you can hold a bit more, isn't it?
Yeah, about 5, 6.
Yeah, it can hold about 5, 6. But it was a good amount of people in there. Yeah. And I really enjoyed that event, man. I want to see more of that.
Yeah, there was a lot of people doing events. Like, I got my friend Jennifer, Nigerian girl, who does a thing called Female Takeover, and she does live music events only to do female artists, because even in the last year and a half now, there's been a big uprise of female artists from London busting out in the scene, from dancehall to hip hop. Even if you're doing the dancehall thing on hip hop, you're doing your thing. So live music events is a good thing, because I tell a lot of people who come to me, they're bringing music from their artists and say, yeah, can you play this on radio? And I'm like, oh no, can you interview the artists? And I'll be like, do you know what? I don't know the artist, but let the artists work the scene more so I can watch what they're doing
and see what he's about a bit more.
See what he or she's about, and then I can make a decision on to bring them on to interview, because that's because you got one song and you think, yeah, it's big. I can't just bring you on the radio just for interview, because what am I going to talk about?
Absolutely, you have to have some sort of legacy to talk about.
Exactly, and I say that to a lot of people get offended, but I just don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I'm doing it because of experience, because I've been there the days when artists say, yeah, let me come on your show for interview, yeah, come, but I'm thinking, so what am I really?
What are you bringing in? What are you going to talk about?
We're really going to talk about it. You get me? It's like if I was to interview you, I would know what to talk about.
Absolutely,
I don't know, the things to talk about.
You had your questions ready,
the questions are all in my head.
Yeah.
I'm a freestyler
Yeah.
when it comes to interview. You seen it? I'm a freestyler. So I will talk about, okay then, like, I'll, especially with you, I will probably joke with you and say, well, why you take your blood clot to Jamaica and get your ass in jail? Yeah, I will joke with you, so, because only people like me can do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then I will go deep about, oh, your family from da-da-da-da, you're white man, you get me? Like, I can do that because of the relationship that we have.
Yeah, that's it.
And how we banter and stuff like that. But the thing about it, it's like, you have to work the industry, live music events,
and I think
put out
like,
more music,
like what you said there. Like I think like the social skills is important in like talking to artists, meeting artists, going out there, not just on social media as well. Actually going out there.
I told a girl that last night. One girl messaged me to big her up, Tantrum. Shout out to Tantrum. I said to her like, she asked me what am I up to recently. I said because she said to me, oh, you stopped doing the hip hop. I said nah, I'm bringing back the Awesome Show, but I'm going to K-Coke show to do interviews on the 1st of May. Right. And she said, I said to her, come. She said to me, nah, I couldn't go. I said, only way you're going to get yourself out there is if you go out there and network. And by you saying you can't do that, how are you going to get yourself out there and get noticed? So going to K-Coke show and meeting K-Coke, meeting Dappy, meeting whoever else, that will help you bust in the industry. You better believe it. You get what I'm saying? And she said, you know what, it's true, you know. Yeah. And what I say is this, sometimes if they got management, if they don't have management, if the management is not allowed to do them, fuck your management and do your own thing.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard. It's a hard business to bust in. Like sometimes it's nice when you know someone who's already up there who can give you a hand, or someone who knows someone who's up there. Sort of put you on certain platforms and that. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy because there's a lot of talent out there, and a lot of them haven't got any means to get in the business, but I think that's what social media comes in, that Instagram.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of these platforms, and you know, big up SBTV, big up to Gram Daily.
Yeah, absolutely, Link Up TV.
Big up to the new one, Black Box. I have to give them a quick because I heard about the event the other day. I never got to go, but a lot of people saying it was cool.
But they had an event. Through Black Box.
Okay. So big up those guys. But at the end of the day, you know, even in America, bro, when I went to New York for the first time, this time last year with my artist BM, like I got to know about more artists out there, and more like they got their own versions of like Link Up TV and SBTV and stuff in New York, and they're banging, and the artists are like, yo, these underground rap artists are hard. You get me? So even big up to my boy DJ Scott the Rock. If you don't know Scott the Rock, the original Scott the Rock was KRS-One's DJ. This is the son. Okay. So big him up. I was on radio with him out there. So
KRS-One DJ,
yeah. Yeah, Scott the Rock. Scott the Rock.
I've heard of him.
Yes, DJ Scott the Rock was the main DJ, but he had a son. He had a son, but he goes by Scott the Rock Jr. So like I went on radio with him. But that's the thing about it. It's all about getting yourself out there. Absolutely. As a DJ or a presenter or a artist,
entertainer, anyone
or
an entertainment business.
Whoever's in the entertainment business, you can't just stay. You can't stay stagnant in one place.
No.
Look at all these. Look at Jason Statham, for example.
Who?
Jason Statham.
Yes.
The actor.
Yes.
He never bust over here. We all know him from jumping on American films. All these are big American films he jumped on, and that's why everyone's known him. There's actors and actresses who used to be on Coronation Street, bruv. Emmerdale Farm, what's it called, Hollyoaks, and they're in America. When I said, I'm like, wait a minute, was it you one? And they're doing big soaps.
It's a big world out there, man.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to get yourself out there.
You really have to.
And now social media's come in, people are making it famous on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter.
You better believe it. It's great platforms, man. There's no excuses for no one these days.
No, there's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
No. So there's different forums, even going off track a bit. There's different people, like females doing hair, there's males doing hair, makeup, fashion, and they're getting like 100k followers on social media
for doing hair.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. You have to just push yourself, no matter what platform you're in. If you're an artist, just push yourself. Just push yourself, just keep on grinding. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just like yourself. You done your thing. You went Jamaica. You're back here. It's just like Troops. To me, Troops should have been one of the biggest drill trap rappers in the fucking UK. Because he came up before all these fucking artists is what is big now in the UK, from like, you know, who's coming out in the game. You get me? You know, but end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Everyone's got their, as what they said, got their time, innit?
Absolutely.
This time it's the youth man, they're doing their thing, innit? You know what I mean? You know,
I think like everyone's like, because pioneers, like Troops is like a pioneer.
Yeah.
Troops has been doing that before drill and trap came in.
Bro.
So like it's like, and I think there's no time on music because he probably influenced a lot of people that's us today.
That's what I said, but they don't realise
from
that.
him.
They don't realise
and
that.
other people are.
That's what I rate Troops. I know Troops from my early days, and even when what's it called? When I not last saw him, but when we bopped up at what's it called? Our guy Steve, Geekstar. I mean, he was talking and he was saying, bro, you're like, I've always respected what you do. You get me? And I looked up at him and I said, yo, that's big brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not a lot of people who would say that, and who would say, look, like I like what you're doing, and you're the only person who showed man real love, and so end of the day, in the industry, you have to show people that real love and be real to one another.
And real knows real.
Yeah,
knows real.
You have to be.
Like to me, Big Troops is not just because he's my brethren. He always has been one of the hardest spitters in the UK, and even out of the UK, not a lot of people can spit as good. As Troops can spit, trust me. And like everyone, like he's still going hard as ever as well.
Come on,
man releases mixtape after mixtape, everything. Like I've seen him record for years. Since I've come back from Jamaica, I've seen him doing like crazy music, and I've seen that this guy is a crazy spitter, better than a lot of the guys that have got big. Like it's crazy.
But it's just underrated, isn't it? It's like an underrated. It's the underrated side of things, like my song.
But you see, like even like you said, KRS-One a minute ago.
Yes, sir.
Now in real life, KRS-One is not as big as Jay-Z and that. But without a KRS-One, there wouldn't have been a Jay. So it's
Jay-Z. Well, in actual fact, Jay-Z came
look
after
at
him.
Like that's the thing. I think like this game is not about who's the biggest, who gets biggest. Like KRS-One is a perfect example. Yeah. KRS-One to this day, so a lot of the younger generation. He probably hasn't even made some of the money that enough of the young rappers are making. Yeah. And look how influential KRS-One is. Yes. To hip hop. Yeah. But look, he hasn't made no Jay-Z money, has he? No. Not at all. No. Nothing near it. But still, because you know what it is? See pioneers, see like everyone's got a place in the business. It's not about. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like pioneers sometimes, some of the great pioneers, even down to some KRS-One. Yeah. And he never met no money like somebody like look how influential. Yeah.
Look up for example Mobb Deep, for example. Like if everyone has seen the movie, they said in the movie that like a lot of people didn't want them to do the gangster rap or whatnot, but they stuck in their lanes, they stuck to their guns, and they done what they do, and then look at them, they're multi-millionaires now. Gary, one of them passed, you get me, but rest in peace, but they're multi-millionaires now, you get what I'm saying? Because they stuck to their sound.
Absolutely, stuck true to the sound.
Yeah.
Stuck true to the sound, never tried to change it, stuck true to the fucking sound. Yeah. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? That's one thing you can say about Troops, he's never sounded different. No. He's always been himself on the record from day one. He's never sounded
with the real London voice.
Yeah, with the real London voice.
Get it real. Just like London Posse, Rodney P and all them, man. You get what I'm saying? Like another.
See, these artists I like real artists. Yeah. I think you feel real artists.
Roots Maneuver
has always
been Black Twang.
Roots Maneuver had a mad set of hits at one point.
Yeah.
Very influential. Yeah. Roots Maneuver. Yeah. Bad Eyes.
Come on.
Yeah, Conscious Eyes.
Yeah, very.
I love these messages in the songs. Yeah. Yeah, it was a really good album.
My music is a passion thing. It's a passion thing. It's a dream. You get me? You know what I mean? You know, so you just have to do what you have to do.
Music is a dream. Music is a passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, music is the expression.
Yeah.
Good vibration. Music is even a therapy. Self-therapy. It's therapy. That be like. People do music nowadays for hype. Yeah. People do music for fame. People do music for clout, for gyal. You know what I mean? And you can put on a song straight away and hear it. That this is done for that. That's why a lot of the new shit, like what you said, you're feeling the production.
Yeah, I don't like the lyrics because
you don't like the lyrics. Because there's no heart gone into it.
Yeah, as I said,
there's no heart gone into it. What are they gonna sing about? They're just singing about the same, like watches. Benz, Bimmer, one bag of shit that is not really no substance in the lyrics. It don't even sound like it's coming from somewhere.
That's why I said 2010 lit. That's when hip hop died. In my eyes, in the way of everybody sounding the same. There's no identity. It's like Wu-Tang Clan. I can listen to Wu-Tang Clan's first album, even all the albums I can know from Method Man, Reza, Jezza, Inspector Deck, You, God, Master Killer, you know what I mean? Ghostface Killer, ODB. I can tell who's who. I can tell who the offspring is from Wu-Tang, which was Gravediggers. I can tell who Shaheem is, who's the offspring of Wu-Tang. You get me? Like, I can tell who Onyx is, every individual artist in Onyx. I can tell who Youngsters is. This is me going back in the 90s. Youngsters, Illegal, Swelladillas. You get what I'm saying? Roots. I can tell who A Tribe Called Quest is. You get what I'm saying? I can tell who leaders of the new school is. You get me? Busta Rhymes, Charlie Brown, and what's the other one? So at the end of the day, but nowadays from 2000, even when Cash Money.
You remember DJ Paris?
Yeah, heard that name. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, even from when No Limit came out to even where all these labels came out, every artist had their own identity. Even when G Unit came out, every artist had their own identity.
That's right.
But coming to from 2010 now, and
everyone, and you know what? Everyone knew their space.
Yeah.
Everyone knew their lane.
Yes.
Like, everyone knew their lane. No one weren't trying to jump in another man's lane.
No.
Everyone was trying to fit in where they can fit in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The only person who was trying to flop the game a bit, trying to get artists to sound like other people was P. Diddy. When he got that, what's that artist who sounded like Biggie Smalls? Shine, and the other one, the fat one.
Yeah, he killed it with that.
Yeah. P. Diddy, he was smart.
And Shine was actually good, but I didn't feel the whole. I didn't feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So some people and labels, for example, if a new artist comes out, like, say when you came out, for example.
Let me start topic number 4, because you're talking about labels now.
Come on.
Topic number 4 is, does being signed to a label matter? This is topic number 4. Does being signed to a label matter? Now, what did you say about the label a while ago?
Some labels nowadays just want to get artists who sound like other artists to boost their label and their credibility.
I think them days are kind of done though, because like the labels...
That's still here. But the thing about it, the labels only look for the artists now if you're doing numbers on social media.
You know what, if people really knew, if the young artists knew, if the artist that didn't know knew what the labels are actually about, they wouldn't even want that deal. No, he wouldn't want the deal. And if you knew what they're actually about, though, because the only thing that you might want about the deal is the big check. But apart from that, you're gonna regret it. Because you see the labels, like, I don't see many people who got a happy label deal.
No. It's like they're getting some shady deal, and then half of the time the money what they get is probably like a 10 grand in their bank account.
They're hustlers, man. The labels are the biggest hustlers. Let me tell you this now.
It's been going on since
you know how I look at it. Let me tell you how I look at it. You got the artists, you got the musicians, you got the producers, and then you got these people over here. They're called the labels. You see the labels? You might as well call them the cowboys. They're like the smart mafia of the music business. They're here to try and make money out of any bit of talent. You see the talent? The talent just concentrate on making the music. The labels concentrate on making the money. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like they're just the hustlers of the business. The labels are what, and you know what as well, bro? It is a business. We cannot, when you see certain labels release certain tracks, they know, the A&Rs think they know what they're doing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But this is the game of the labels. Been going from the 50s, like what you said.
Like artists used to go to record labels and wait for the owners to drive in and sing to them.
Yes.
And sing to them to get a record deal. And then if especially in Jamaica was one cut for
I sang on the road to get even
blood. The man back in the days, like in Jamaica, especially in Jamaica, used to wait for a label manager to come and sing, and then from him sing, they will say, all right, you sound good. Come tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the morning.
You know what I want.
Come tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the morning. All right, you're going to sign this contract. And the contract, they're probably getting $50 and they have to split it between each other.
You're right. Fuckery.
$50 blood clot dollar. What's $50 gonna do? So basically, that song sells now. That song sells now, and then
I'll give you a good example.
The manager's
I'll
profit.
give you a good example. About Jamaica, you should have won. R.I.P. Steely still. Because he produced the record. I know him. Dawn Penn. No. You know Dawn Penn?
Come on. I swear that song started busting more in the last 20 years.
Do you know her personally?
No.
I know her. You know she never got paid.
I heard about that, you know.
She never got no money off of no.
I heard about
No. We're #1 around the world. Steely clearly produced it. Up to today, Dawn just been getting dubplate money alone. Like that's the sort of stuff that happened, and that was back in the day when they just voiced them, give them the little money and sell the record. The record got #1, you don't even get no more money out of it.
But what a lot of people don't realise, if you got popularity, the money that you're gonna be making is through the tours. But at the same time with the tour money, you still have to break it down in your for your team. You get what I'm saying? Like if I go away with my artist BM and we got a 10 grand show in say for example Ghana. I know I might out of that 10 grand I probably might get 3 or 2.5. You know what I'm saying? Obviously whoever comes with it has to get a little piece of change, innit? Then he's left with he has to be left with something. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people think that raw, you go on a tour, you get what you getting 10 grand with yourself. No. That's a split to your team.
You got not only that, we got to cover the hotels, we cover the flights, we got a tour bus. Yeah, it's all coming out your budget.
Well, that's a few signs. If you're independent and you get promoted from other countries coming to you, then you can go to them. So
no, but if you go on tour, you're gonna have to. If you're independent, you'll have to finance that tour yourself.
Yeah.
So you'll have to hire the tour bus. You're gonna have to pay for the hotels or whatever. Unless the deal that you got with food.
Yeah.
I know I told.
Bro, when I went to America for the first time this year, last year, 2017, I swear I spent nearly $300 just on food and travel alone. Easy, and that's not even within a week. Easy. When I went for the second time for a month and a half, brother, you have to bring like 2 grand with you. You can't bring no little £500 and change up into dollar.
No,
you have to bring like £1.5 grand.
No, you're right.
Bro, I bought like £800, bro. Bro, I was doing like what some of us do.
Where'd you go?
New York, Bronx. I was in the boogie down Bronx, man. Burke Avenue, White Plains Road, Gun Hill Road Station. If you know about that, if you know about New York, you know. You get me? I know how to get on the buses. I know how to get on the train. The 2 train to go to 42nd Street, which is Times Square and so forth. You get me? I know how to go to Brooklyn. I've been in Brooklyn. It's all on my social media. I went by myself. You get me? So, but the thing about it, you have to know how to budget your money. I was budgeting my money out there, bro. I was thinking so, bro, okay, cool. Like instead of going to Subway, I'm gonna go to the deli store because I can get the same sandwich for $5. For $5.
That's right.
You get me?
Yeah.
You know, a chicken hair roll, they call it, or a Philly cheesesteak burger for $5. Yeah. I'm not going to Subway and paying $10 for the same shit and it's not even gonna fill me up. You know what I'm saying? So I was budgeting like I was in London. You get what I'm saying? Like I was using the same tactic.
Tourist, you know.
I'm cheap tourist there, Bambakla, USA.
I want to save my money, that's alright. But the second time when I go there, blood clot, I'm gonna spend, I buy new sneakers and so forth. But yeah, record labels. Be independent for a while because nowadays they'll come looking for you. They'll come knocking on your door. You get me? And they only want you in the label to up boost their label and say they got you. But at the same time, it's a lucky.
The topic was, do they matter? Like
it's
because you can make money independent.
You can make money independent.
If you got,
but it's harder. Sometimes it's harder independent than being signed because being signed they'll get you. Sometimes they'll get you to where you want to go to. So if I'm an artist,
it's not always the case. that's the big reason why people usually sign, because they think even if it's not the money, they think this company is gonna be able to push me somewhere where I can go to. Well, we can understand that still, but like a lot of the time it's not the case. You know? And I think with social media these days, the artists can kind of push themselves. It's easy to, it's like independent is the way forward these days.
Yeah.
So the labels don't.
Because you got TuneCore, you got YouTube, you can make money off.
Right. Exactly.
You got all these forums. That's right. When you can make money off, but at the same time, where the real money lays is when you do touring.
Yeah, absolutely. Touring is where the money is.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can also, if you are successful on your sales and your streams, you can finance a tour yourself.
Yeah. But that's why a lot of artists think, people think, why is this? I've never heard from this artist before. Then all of a sudden, the artist pop up and thinks, I'm traveling to Dubai, I'm traveling to Ghana, I'm traveling to these niggas are touring. They're touring, but people think that they fell off because there's no new music. You get what I'm saying? But they're touring. You have to learn. You have to know how to tour.
Yeah, that's where the business is.
That's where the business is. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
And artists don't really be making music while they're on.
Yeah, doing features with different artists, and those artists are paying you to jump on the feature.
Absolutely.
You get me?
Absolutely.
You know. So that's how it lays. But sometimes labels does matter, but they're only chasing you now because of they see the numbers what you're accumulating.
That's right. So they see the business. That's right. It's all down to business, isn't it?
Yeah.
They see what they can make out of it.
Yeah.
That's all they're seeing. They're seeing what they can make out of this artist, out of this song, out of whatever project that they're interested in signing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a whole business thing.
It's
just a business thing. It's a whole fucking business thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think if you got your head screwed together, I think you can probably make more independently.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at people like we were talking about earlier on, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Independent no blood clot.
Look, we've got to take an example for people like Jay-Z, you know?
Yeah.
People always say Jay-Z all the time because of who he is, but sometimes people overlook what he's actually done.
He's come from being a rapper in 1988 with Jazzo. Doing tongue tying, tongue twisting rapping. But when he was 17, I think young. He was young, probably 17 or I don't even know how the fuck he was. But
he had that independent mentality. He believed in owning his own shit. He believed in not selling out his shit to companies. And creating his own plan. And he's one of the most successful. So it's like, I think that's to show you, for instance, I think Jay-Z's more successful than a lot of their record companies nowadays. His record companies doing better than a lot of their record companies.
Yeah, he's signing people from America and Europe.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Alright, brother.
Yes, sir.
Last topic. Topic number 5.
Alive.
The influence of reggae dancehall music in Jamaica in all genres. Dancehall music in Jamaica, reggae dancehall music, it has inspired all genres.
Yes.
What's your take on that?
Yeah, it has. It has. You know what I mean? If it wasn't because of reggae dancehall one drop, ska, there won't be no Cool Herc or any of those motherfuckers taking it to New York, bringing the sound of the dancehall sound and whatnot. I knew this from when I was young. I just never knew this 10 years ago or 5 years ago. I've been listening to hip hop since I was 7 years old. You get me? 1988. You get me? My little brother was born. Yeah? Right? So the sound has taken it to America, taken it all over America, came to the UK from early anyway because of imports. And people like my uncle and my stepfather ran into Dub Bender and
Blacker
Dread. Big up to legendary Blacker Dread. Going to all these stores and looking for exclusives.
You got Mr. Palmer, Jetstar.
Oh, Jetstar. You get me? Used to be in Northwest London. You get me? So like, end of the day, the culture has evolved. Africans are listening to dancehall music.
What I'm saying to you is that my point on the take of it is this: Jamaica.
Yeah.
Small island.
Little but Taliwa.
A very small island.
Little but we big.
The power of it, unbelievable. Look at it. For such a small island, the influence on the music.
Yeah.
Has the effect on the whole world.
Yeah.
what the most amazing thing I found about Jamaica,
Yes, sir.
when I'm in Jamaica, is the vibe. Is that like music just sound different out there?
Yeah.
It don't sound the same.
The way they play it, the way it
It's
sounds.
just like the influence it has on the country
The taste of
is
the food.
crazy. The influence it has on the country is crazy. Like it's more powerful than even the politics.
Yeah.
The music speaks louder than the politics. Artists, them out there, they're more powerful than politicians.
Well, that's what.
They're more powerful than like. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why back in the days when Bob Marley
Like,
did his peace concert, yeah, he brought both for the presidents together. Yo, come together.
Even up to today, Cartel.
Yeah, man. Him still in jail.
You think anybody in Jamaica can make a roadblock like Vibes Cartel?
Come on.
I imagine.
Come
You
on.
released Cartel from Blood Clot prison, right?
Hey! It'll be like carnival.
Am I lying?
It'll be like carnival.
Man.
No, you released it, just like the impact on the country.
Jesus.
I'm talking as a country.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Like,
Bro.
is there anything else in Jamaica that would make that impact?
No.
That's an artist, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Now let's just remember that we're talking about an artist, you know.
Yes, sir.
Ninja Man had the same effect back in his heyday as well when he got locked up, you know.
Yeah.
And other artists who run the place. Because Cartel's the hottest. Look at the effect that he's got in the country, and you think that could happen over here?
Every artist in Jamaica has got a
Do you think that could happen over here?
Right, yeah.
Even like in America, they must say free Meat Mill. When him get released, I say, oh yeah, a Meat Mill back a road. Yeah, they're hype about, but it's another sort of hype. Like the influence that artists have in Jamaica is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like unbelievable. Like the biggest thing in Jamaica is to release Vibes Cartel, right?
Yeah.
Because I be able to tell you,
because you know,
that's the power
Just love.
of the music, bro.
Yeah.
That's the power of the music because it's so influential to
And
the
you
people.
know
So
what
the
he's got?
artists are so influential to the people.
Yeah.
The music's so influential. I've seen Sizzler have an effect on the community.
Yeah.
I've seen Sizzler.
Yeah, Sizzler
have
gives
an
me joke, man. I love his Instagram, man. He just does anything he wants. Ride bike on High Street.
Yeah, man, he's a free spirit, man.
Yeah.
Like Sizzler, like them man, they're like they're great artists, so
Yeah.
powerful artists.
But see
Powerful,
one thing
artists.
with Vibes, what I love.
Yeah,
Deep down, he's a hip hop man, you know.
absolutely.
Because see his style of how he toasts, how
you
he
know
projects
that.
his lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when he done the Kalkanai. Like the way he was.
No, he studies hip hop.
But
You can hear that in his
bro.
lyrics. You can. That's why he. But you know what? You would have to be. Let me tell you something. You would have to study hip hop
Yeah.
to be such a good lyricist.
Woo!
Because you know what? That's why I'm such a great lyricist. That's
Yeah.
why you see in dancehall, Tug of War, is like there's no one like I'm on that level. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people who on that lyrical level of me in dancehall because I'm so into hip hop.
Because you're from here, you listen to hip hop.
Hip hop's very lyrical, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, hip hop's very lyrical. That's why Cartel's the best lyricist. Because we grew up on these sort of things.
Yes,
as well.
exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly, and even with the dancehall scene as well.
And I think that's just going back to the topic I said. It's not just hip hop. It's just being a musician and being open to music.
Yeah,
And being aware
Yeah.
of music and taking on to other music, not just listening to one
Even
thing,
though-
being
even
a
though-
one-trick pony,
Yeah.
just being a one-trick pony and working with one thing. When you're a real musician, you take on everything.
look, even going back in the days, my favorite artist, he's a pastor now. Can you guess who that is?
Who?
Papa Son.
Oh, Papa Sam. No, let me shake your hand. My favourite artist.
That's my favourite artist,
That's my
bro.
favourite. That's my childhood artist there.
Yeah.
Papa San, I'm a
Papa's-
childhood artist.
Hey.
And you know who my second childhood artist was?
Go on.
General Trees.
Woo!
General Trees.
But that's the thing, the passion.
Fam. Papa San and General Trees, fam. Blood. And Stitchy was my second.
I was just speaking about him.
Like Stitchy and Sam was like this, but I was a San fan. I
Yeah.
was a Papa San fan. And then I was a General Trees fan.
Yeah.
And then Stitchy come in
Yeah.
a third place for me.
Yeah.
You see me? But Papa San, yo.
Jesus.
Them man, they make me want to write lyrics, you know that?
Bro.
They were like,
The man there made
I
man
think
want
he's
to
the
retire.
he's the most lyric. See for his time,
Yes, sir.
the most lyrical fucking artist in
Yeah.
Jamaica. Like he was a cartel when he was young.
Papa
Ah.
Son,
Papa
Yes.
San. No, don't fuck about. Papa San was the cartel when he was
Yes.
young. Like Papa San was ridiculous, fam.
Yes.
He ridiculous. And them man they had chat story and that. Them man I like. Them man they got chat story like them man they had DJ
Yeah.
like Professor Nuts them too.
Ah. Bro.
No.
Professor.
Bro, like, I was talking, like, you see them.
Professor Nuts will make you happy, he will make
Bro,
you sad, he will
them
make you
artists,
get vexed, but he will tell a good story.
Them, man. You know what the thing is? You know what's so great about them, fam? They're doing it live, cuz.
Yes.
They're doing it live on the bands, fam.
And they're all original.
Bro, they're doing it live on the bands.
But why do you think I like
You
them
see them show there? You see them stage show there? You see when you pay your money for go them stage show there? You don't feel like you waste a penny. You hear me tell you?
Yeah.
You see when you pay your money for go at them show there, with Papa San them and them show there and them man they spit like that. You don't waste a penny because you're getting entertained to the fullest.
Even going back to nitty gritty, tenor saw,
they're great entertainers, fam. Them man they're great.
Them man they can go for hours.
They have the crowd. They get the crowd in.
Yeah.
The whole crowd's listening. And every fucking line they say is crazy. And they get everyone inside. Like to have that, you know the way when they're my DJ and they're the one to drop. And then everyone's listening to the whole fucking lyrics. And the lyrics bad, you're fucked. And the man I take you from the story where him just left the yard and this one is yo.
Why do you think everybody in the hip hop world has never dissed the rapper Slick Rick? Because he reminds me of all that man that what you're talking about. He's a storyteller.
He is. You can't diss Slick Rick.
And he's from here.
You can't diss Slick Rick. And people don't know he's from Tottenham. You know Tottenham, man. He's a London man. That's right.
London, UK, representing, and he's a storyteller. That's why.
But you see, that was the original style, though. That's what I learned. That was the original way of writing lyrics. And even up to today, I believe you should write stuff like that.
Yeah.
Accordingly, like people still do write like that.
Yeah.
The good writers.
Yeah. Like
you hear good writers write like that. To me, that's what I'm a fan of. Like, you see me, that's why I can't listen to a lot of the new stuff because they're not good writers. And I'm being honest with you. I'm a fan of writing. I'm a fan. When I listen to someone's music, they can have the wickedest voice.
Yeah. And
they could be sitting on the rhythm the wickedest way. But if the writing's lame, then do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's lame.
But sometimes you have to talk about the ghostwriters.
That I said, but you know what? If you have, listen to me. Like, there's artists with ghostwriters for years that have maintained, i.e., Bounty Killer. Not in the hip hop world, but like in the dancehall world. Ghostwriting works. Ghostwriters work for certain people, you know.
Yeah.
We can't knock that, you know. Yeah. But you know what? And that's why writers come in. And let me tell you something as well. A writer, we can't forget as well. Do you know what we all forget sometimes? That there is actually a job called a writer.
Yeah.
Bro, like some people not sing the song, them just write in a dan.
Yeah.
Believe me, allow me to tell you.
Yeah.
Like they're just writers. Like a lot of songs, they just get written by writers. You know how many writers I mean? And they make a living. These guys make a living. And women, they make a living off of writing. That's how they can enter into the industry. Even Jessie J was a writer. Before she got her chance to sing the song. Do you know her first song? Do it like
Do it like the Mandem.
Yeah, Do It Like a Mandem. Do you know that song she wrote for Rihanna?
Yes.
She wrote it for Rihanna and the company.
And Rihanna said give it to Mary J or one of them.
Something like that. And the company just said, why don't you just sing it?
Yeah.
And she ended up singing it and bust the song. But she wrote the song originally for Rihanna. And a long time she alright song for Rihanna.
Yeah.
But that's Jessie J has got a brilliant voice. So Jessie J obviously is a good artist. She ended up being an artist.
Yeah.
But some people are just writers.
Yes.
They're just writers. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's a space in the music business for that.
Yes, sir.
So like, even though we're very proud as MCs and lyricists, like myself, rappers, do you get what I'm saying? Like, we are proud of writing our own shit, which I believe that as well. So we are more appreciating artists when they're writing their own stuff. But this is in the business, writers. Drake's had writers, still a great artist.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like have the argument about the writing. The writers are unnecessary in the business, you know. I'm not saying for hip hop. I'm not saying for rappers, and I'm not saying for dancehall artists, but writers in business, like even just for singers.
Yeah.
Like writers are necessary in
the biggest songs are done by writers.
Half of Beyonce's songs probably not write by Beyonce.
Like, as I said, that song to the left was written by Neil.
Exactly. You know
what I'm saying?
Writing, bro.
There's a lot of shit out there. Like I was talking to my good friend Malogo. Everyone should know Malogo, Afrobeat artist. Like he wrote some songs for certain big artists as well, and I didn't even know.
Because you know what artist is? Some people forget the whole point of an artist.
It's like being an actor.
It's called. That's why it's called a recording
artist.
because the person has to be able to record the song. You see, the writer might be the brilliant writer, but he doesn't have to be the recording artist.
Artist, yes.
See, the whole point is formulating a good song and a good record that's going to work.
Yeah.
So the artist is the one who's going to record it and perform it. Yeah. It doesn't have to be the writer.
Yes.
I'm a writer, but not every artist has to be a writer.
Have you had anyone since you look, I got a song for you?
Yes, plenty of times.
Have you performed it or recorded to it yourself?
1 or 2 times. 1 or 2 times. I've had co-writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to be ashamed
Nothing
of.
to be ashamed of, no. Not at all. And like, because I'm a writer myself, so I have no problem with that.
Just like what P. Diddy says, I don't write rhymes, but I write checks.
It's not I'm a writer, so I'll have to really rate someone's writing.
Yeah.
Because I'm a writer.
Yes.
And that person will be, see, there's nothing like, it's like you got a brethren that in the studio with you and vibes in with you, like, and he's a good writer as well. And that's what it's about. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what it's about. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with it at all. Nothing wrong with it at all. But yeah, man, dancehall music.
It's influenced
all genres of music. All genres of music. And the influence from dancehall came from where? Africa.
From Africa.
You know what I'm saying? So,
it's true though.
So,
it's true.
So no matter what, they got the African influence, but they just done it in their own way. You get me? From the ska, from the one drop, from the reggae, and then going into roots.
You know what? Nearly every genre, nearly every song I hear on the radio has got some kind of reggae influence.
Yeah, reggae, soca.
Yeah, even like the pops, even the pop songs now.
Yes.
Like it's got some kind of they're using a bass line, or they're using a snare, or like they might have watered. It's not even watered it out. They just use the element of it. Even go to dubstep music. When dubstep came out, a lot of people say, yeah, this new music dubstep. Dub who? You know what
I know it as roots and dub.
Let me tell you what I read. You know what I learned with reggae.
Yeah.
What was special musically?
Yes, sir.
Is the way it's played. And the reason why I say that, you see, reggae is the only music that you play off beat.
Yeah.
Every other music, like the guitar.
Yeah.
Like you see rock and roll, yeah? They go ding, 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 like you see a rock and roll, see how like the lead guitarist in the rock and roll band?
And then Bob Marley come out and go
reggae is actually against the rules of certain music.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand reggae music, you won't fucking get it.
Get it, yeah.
I've been with musicians that haven't. I've been with musicians that are good rock and roll musicians, but they're not familiar with reggae, and it's hard to show them,
Yeah.
Because they'll get only if they know reggae and they listen to reggae, they'll know. Because other than that, you see, because it's actually played off the beat.
Yeah.
It's like what you said, chicken, 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 compared to.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's the way it's played. Is a whole different way of playing, and you know what that is now? Is playing an instrument. Yeah. You see how they're playing the instrument now?
Yeah.
That's what reggae is. That's what separates reggae, and I think that's why they have to use it.
They can feel it in the body.
Yeah. You see the feeling that you see because when you see what is this playing an instrument?
Yes.
It's the same guitar. Think about that. It's the same guitar, plays both Bomber Clark songs.
But they just play it differently.
What is it? It's the same guitar. It's the same drum kit.
Yeah.
It's the same bass guitar.
The same piano.
It's the same piano. The instruments are the same.
Violin.
This is the thing. The instruments are the same.
But
how are they playing the instrument?
Yeah.
Because the instruments are exactly the same. How they play
because reggae music is a weird format of music.
That's what I'm talking about. And if you don't understand the format to play, I'm talking about as a musician.
Yeah.
If you don't understand the format, you're not gonna get it.
Come on.
Like to play it because it gives off a certain feel because of how it's played.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand the format of how to play it. Even down to the piano. You say the guitar goes like that.
Yeah.
And the piano goes. You do understand what I'm saying? It's a different way of playing the piano to it as well. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You see me? So I want to leave a thing, man. I want to leave a thing. But yeah, done now. Here I go on Magic J. Why tell the people before we wrap up the podcast, why give the people them a little more insight of what you got coming up, what they can look forward to, Magic J, before you give out your social media stuff, but what's going on for Magic J right now?
Magic J,
in
right.
our real life. Have you got these Magic J t-shirts? I feel a little bit disrespected because you haven't come with any of the Magic J jumpers.
Do you know what? Be up to Sprinkswear clothing. You see it up in the description. I'll give it to the man. Sprinkswear for designing this for me, creating my brand new logo.
It's a nice design. I like it.
Yeah, I liked it because it reminded me of 90s, 80s, 90s hip hop.
Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, with the turntable.
Yeah, and the colours and
I look like a sound lamp. Technique.
Yeah, I don't even know. One of them two. The same techniques. 12. Say 12 tens.
12 tens.
You get me?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Sprinkswear. What I'm doing, I've got an Afrobeats project. What I'm doing with a lot of Afrobeats artists. I'm putting my DJ Khaled on. You get what I'm saying?
No, you're putting your Magic J up.
Yeah, my Magic J.
Your Uncle Magic.
Uncle Magic.
Uncle Magic in the building. So what you mean when you say DJ Khaled, we have to start produce record stuff?
No, just like
that's what DJ Khaled does.
Not really. He pays producers and he just throws his name on it.
No, he's more involved in it than that.
But I got a producer what I talked to from Ghana, KB Bangers. I got a couple other producers. Is what's it called? Great Ape. He's my brother. He used to live here, but now he lives in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
I got my boy Rowdy T. You must remember Rowdy T from back in the days.
Yeah, of course. What?
Yeah, the rapper who robbed Young Bird for his Batman chain.
Cool, my
yeah. He's in Florida. Big up to the West Palm Beach crew. 561. Like, you know, that's my team. You get me?
Yeah,
so you know, I got Africa, America on deck as well. You know what I mean? So I got a little mixtape, but not mixtape. It's like an album. What I'm doing. I've got a successful radio show on colourfulradio.com each and every.
Colourful Radio.
Yeah.
What day is that?
Each and every Tuesday night from
each
10
and
to,
every Tuesday night, people.
10 to 12, straight Afro beats, Afro hip hop, Afro dance, or
Yep.
Afro hip hop and R&B.
Yep.
I've got all the top artists. Go on my page, DJ Magic J. You see it right here. You know, and then I'm bringing back my hip hop and R&B platform, which everyone knows before I had for over 18 to 20 years, called The Awesome Show.
The Awesome Show, yeah? What's that for the radio?
That's going to be radio, but I'm going to be bringing it back.
What about the live events? So I'm going for the
events. I'm going to bring that back. Me and my cousin...
Was it Take the Mic?
Take the Stage events. Me and my cousin was talking about it about a couple nights ago, and he was saying, do you want to bring it back? And I said to him, do you know what? It's old. Let's start something fresh.
Fresh thing.
Yeah, so I said to him, I want to go with my radio show named The Awesome Show because I haven't bring it back on radio for a long while.
Sounds good,
I said, let's do interviews, let's do freestyle stuff and whatnot. So I'm gonna bring
come up and blaze it up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I got a film team. You get me doing their thing. I got a lot of things what's happening in the industry now. You get what I'm saying? So I'm doing that and I'm being very successful in my lane. I'm not really like the horse because the horse has to get trained, innit? Has to get beaten. Has got blinders. I'm like the piranha.
No, do you know what I say?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Go on, correct me.
Don't shake your legs before you ride the horse.
Hey.
Don't shake your legs.
Yes.
Before you ride the horse.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a philosophy then.
Got you.
It's the philosophy of Socrates.
Ha.
Mad bomba clout, no. But Magic J, give the people them your social media there.
Yeah, my social media is all DJ Magic J on all platforms. If you don't know how to spell Magic J, it's DJMAGICJAY. All English. All English, straight English. So, you know, simple. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, DJ Magic J.
The philosophy of that is, when I say don't shake your legs before you ride the horse, do you know what it means?
Tell me.
It means don't get excited before you go there.
Yeah, because you get kicked off.
Because you like when you go on the horse, you have to shake your leg, you know, to make the horse move. Bad man, I ride horse, you know.
No, sir. We're not riding a donkey either.
Magic J, it's been a pleasure.
Come on, man. Foundation
team. I've known this guy for many years.
Yeah.
People support him, follow him on the social media. Yeah. Check him out on Colourful Radio. Look out for his events. Support. Look, the man's got his clothing brand out here. Look from the swag on the man. You think a bumper like Mick Jagger, man.
Come on.
Narcos Coffee Podcast, episode number 13. Officially sponsored by Mama War. We're going to finish off this carrot cake and these coconut biscuits in a minute. It done no. Bless up.
Coffee. Slum
Live, Big Boss Media, tall man. Big up yourself. And me say, yay!
I've got
mad ways, I have mad days. I get mad brain, I got mad K's. I will not change, fuck what you say. Keep your distance from far away. Rifle shot, blow your arm away. Big old bazooka, rusty AK. I told these pussies don't get in the way. It's not like before, everything done changed. I'll get you hit for a little chump change. Run up on the ox, broad day, close range. Get your whole... Podcast.